Like, unlike us, we're American. We won't get put on a watch list. You're Canadian. Your country's above this, so you are on a watch list.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
It tells me we're live. Let me take a look.
Stream, yeah. Stream's coming up good on my phone.
That's good to hear. Ooh, it looks shiny on my computer too. What's the occasion?
Yeah.
Hey, it looks
I
nice
don't
on
know.
my PlayStation.
Maybe they up the quality of streaming.
That would be
Hey,
that would be amazing.
be
Disconnected from
phenomenal.
network. I don't care. Calm.
oh god, not this again.
No, it's never going away.
It's just
Despite your best efforts, the call remains.
Oh god. Okay, since this is fact.
Okay, let me attempt to find this because, you know, I'm bad at things.
Yeah, we know.
attempt to find what now?
I'm just trying to get the stream brought up in kosher so we're all good to go, and that way I can keep track of things. Okay, I got the testing message.
Same.
I want to make sure it popped up for you.
It's like somebody's trolling block user.
Never want to hear from this guy again.
Fucking weirdo.
A brave new world. Wait, that's a different thing.
I can tell just from his text message he's a closet racist. He doesn't want to be here.
Oh hey, there it is, the name right there.
Alright.
A closet racist, as opposed to when Hitler joined our stream. That was weird.
That was weird.
Let me fix a thing real quick.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to allow that.
I'm gonna teach this little punk.
I understand.
Nip it in the bud before it even starts.
Get
Yeah.
the
I
fuck
like it.
out of here.
Cut that butt off at the neck.
Between your grades and your disregard for my rules, I see you slipping.
Everybody loves a recap.
I'm worried.
We don't
Good
have
old
to like
recap.
each other.
I mean, it's
I,
been
mean,
like
I,
what,
I
2
slept
months?
through the first half of this.
Hello,
So.
Black Cow.
Okay.
Chloe, do something! Hey, do you know if Rachel is a gamer?
That's racist.
How would you like to join me on a little field trip?
Don't be surprised, Chloe, if one day I'm just out of here.
Let me know if you need an accomplice. Damn, they are really going at it.
You remember
Oh, don't
that
worry,
guy
Rachel.
that we saw
I won't
under
be
this
surprised
tree
in the
with that
least
woman?
bit if
That
you
was my
just
dad.
disappear one day and nobody knows where you are.
And that woman was definitely not my mom.
Oh, I'm so excited.
We
Episode
missed
2.
all of the horrifying
Yeah, yes.
dad
I love this
shadowing
series.
How
that
long
Chloe
has
was
it
going
been
through.
since the last episode?
A month?
Mhm.
Month and a half?
That's it? It feels so much longer.
No, it's 2
It
months.
does. Yeah.
But the time has flown.
Miss
Gonna have some
Price,
jump cuts.
how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late. My shift ran late at the diner and then just sorry.
It really is. There's 3 characters I can't tell who I hate more than the other.
Let us proceed.
The first
One
part
of
of
you
David,
here is new to the
Okay.
Principal,
disciplinary
or Victoria.
process, and the other is all
Yes.
too
not
familiar with
episode 5 David. Everything besides
Blackwell's
episode
code
5
of
David.
conduct. Is
Right,
built
episode
upon
5
a
David made up for the
foundation
mistakes of
mutual
episode 1 through
respect
4 David
meant
pretty
to
well.
foster an environment conducive to education and enrichment. When that
I'm not
respect
gonna lie, I
is
slept
violated,
through all that stuff.
Reality check
So-
time.
Oh, there's a
Yesterday
9-hour stream
did
if you want to pick
actually
apart.
happen. I ditched school with Rachel Amber.
If you want to download that video and make a best
Rachel
of
really
compilation
did
for the
start
channel.
that fire. And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here.
But then it would be
Right?
9 hours.
Are you paying attention to me,
Oh,
Chloe?
you're such a
what?
kiss ass. It's
I know.
Miss Price, the last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
Are you asking, or is that rhetorical?
Disrespectfulness. We agreed that you would rededicate yourself to becoming an exemplary
Without
Blackwell
even
citizen.
fucking knowing, we picked the
We
same
did?
answer.
In the event that
So,
you were
going the
unable
smart-ass
or
route still,
unwilling
I
to
think?
do so,
I mean, it's
we
Chloe.
also
It's
agreed
Chloe.
that it would become pertinent to
We gotta
reassess
stop.
your future
We need to
status
stop.
at the academy. Despite
It's time
all
to
this,
stop.
you engaged
Get
in
some
the
help.
following actions yesterday.
You need
Insubordinate language. Disregarding posted signs about trespassing on the stage. Confirmation of drug use.
What?
Allegedly. I didn't see any witnesses.
This is not a trial, Miss Price. This
Trespassing
is
on
a
the stage,
sentencing.
really? Is that a
Shall
offense?
I continue?
At a private school,
Attempting
everything
to
is.
sabotage the academic goals of
Fair
one of
enough.
our top students, Victoria Chase.
That's bullshit. That's just rumor talk. Principal ain't got
Okay.
shit on me. He
Okay,
ain't
hang
seen
on.
shit.
Academic goals like doing her own homework? Because I thought
Oh.
Blackwell had a zero tolerance
Fuck
policy
that.
on plagiarism.
Excellent suggestion. Stricter punishment for students who violate Blackwell's code of conduct is next on our agenda. For her plagiarism, Miss Chase might have been suspended.
Chloe, you tried to get someone suspended?
Might have. If Mr. Prescott, Nathan Prescott, hadn't spoken to me on Victoria's behalf. And we have witnesses saying Miss Price was also involved in a bullying incident of the same Mr. Prescott.
The hell I was! I stood up for that little weirdo.
I
You ain't gonna put
suppose
that on
that's
me.
one
I'm
interpretation
saving
of
his
events.
Maybe you should be talking to Drew instead of me. You know, the guy who actually did what you're accusing me of.
Mr. North's situation
I'm
requires
starting to not like
sensitivity.
this principal.
It will be handled
Oh
separately.
yeah, you get plenty of time to hate him over the course of the first game.
Okay.
Mom, you know this is all bullshit, right?
Chloe, now is not the time.
Wow, there's no option to piss someone off further.
And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it.
We needn't?
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
What does that mean?
It means you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
God, the
I
principal's
have no
such a
choice
I
but
made
to...
her do it.
What? What?
What?
What?
Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam,
Oh, wow.
and I took it too
Damn.
far.
Standing
Chloe
up
tried
for the
to
little
talk
guy.
me out of it. I've been down that road, she told me. You're better than this. But I wouldn't listen. See, Chloe was afraid I'd get in trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But
Is
only
Rachel's voice
to
coming
keep
off
me
really
safe.
quiet?
A
I'm
A little
just
bit.
sorry you got caught up in it, Chloe.
I think we'll go with
You allowed
soft
me to
instead
drag
of
you
quiet.
down to my level. Can you forgive me?
For what? You didn't do anything.
Well, she is a good actor.
Yeah.
Your willingness
For sure.
to stand by me, even now, is truly inspiring.
But to be fair, she is a stage
Chloe,
person.
is this true?
It's
One of the
true.
greatest.
Hey,
Totally not
she can
true.
be Lady
She really
Macbeth.
is an amazing actress.
I can't help but be
She's
like
gonna go.
Miss Price?
impressed with this series.
She's gonna go far one day.
Don't even
Fine,
hang
yes.
on.
It was her idea, but it's not like she kidnapped me. We were
Wait,
in
what?
it together.
Nothing.
Miss Amber, based on what you've just told me, I have grounds to punish you. Are you
Okay.
sure what you've told me is the truth?
Yes.
This can't be the full story, Rachel.
It's
Red.
weird hearing your friggin' laugh
Just to
echo
be
back
clear,
to the
Miss
stream.
Amber, you're sure Chloe Price didn't coerce you
It's spooky.
Trick
It's still
her?
October.
Super
Yes,
flippy.
I'm sure.
Super
Oh.
spooky.
Thank God.
Mrs. Price, this revelation may color the situation some, but It in no way absolves your daughter.
I understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope
part of me
you will
just wants
allow
Chloe
her
just to like
one more
go with it and be
chance.
like, just accept that
Miss
she's trying to
Amber,
help you.
I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
This being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance of The Tempest.
No.
Damn, that's harsh.
What? Are you insane?
Are you insane? I was
Your
eating those
discipline is
things.
still pending, Miss Price.
She loves that. Since this is her first infraction,
Mr. Amber, I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school. There's a reason we have understudies for all circumstances.
Principal's still a dick.
Accidental and deliberate. I'm sure
Yeah.
your understudy.
Victoria Chase.
God damn it!
How
Oh God,
fitting.
what?
Yes, I'm sure Victoria Chase will do
He just
fine.
found out the final results.
That is
What
such...
was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both grateful that she's not going to be unduly blamed.
Of
for what
course
happened.
it's Victoria.
There is plenty of blame
Yeah.
to go around. Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next.
Goddamn,
Unless
Victoria.
you had something to add first,
Yeah,
Miss Price.
nobody had time for her.
Oh man. Oh god, what do I do?
Pick option F.
Alt F4?
Do you have those functions on your controller?
It's called the circle button.
Fair enough.
I think with the way Rachel put on a show, I think you might as well just go with Rachel.
Yeah.
Let her take,
No.
avoid the
to add.
argument.
I'm glad.
Arguments are so much
Though
fun.
Chloe may not have been the mastermind of yesterday's events, it was, as I prefaced, the proverbial last straw. In light of your many past transgressions, I have no choice but to suspend you for the rest of the year.
But it was the other girl's idea. She confessed.
And she will be punished accordingly, but that does not absolve Chloe of her responsibility. I am truly sorry it has come to this, but Chloe will have the chance for reinstatement in the fall. Her actions
I think what I
beginning
like
now
more
will be
about
weighed heavily in that
the games
decision.
than anything is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is always just.
Do you
top
understand
notch.
me? Both of you.
Alright.
That's a microaggression.
I swear to God, if we start that conversation, I'm gonna be in a
understand
real
that
day.
You're a fucking...
Chloe. We understand, Mr. Wells.
I picked the right answer.
Skip
You could be
Matthews
into serious
escort you to
shit.
clean out your locker. You may wait outside my office until he arrives.
Oh, that was great.
Is all. Good day, Mrs. Price. Mr. and Mrs.
I
Amber.
enjoy Chloe as a human
Right.
being.
Chloe is a fantastic human
Come
being.
on, Chloe.
There's only one time I don't really agree with Chloe, and it's the way she acts about her
I'm
mom
sorry.
advancing her
I'm
life.
sorry too. Meet me at the junk
Yeah.
food
Yeah.
later. You bet.
Like, I agree David is an asshole because his military personnel.
I didn't get the chance
makes him an
to
asshole.
introduce myself. I'm Joyce.
I mean,
Mrs.
yeah, he
Price?
does take things a little bit
I'm
too far
Rose.
and trying to
This
act
is
like
James.
he tries
I'm
too
sorry
hard.
we had to meet like this.
But the way she
No, I'm
handles about
sorry.
David, like
I'm
living
sure
with
for
him
you
and
this
stuff,
is an unusual
very
circumstance.
is a very immature standpoint, which
We
I
really
can
should
understand
be
because
going.
I mean she's in high school,
Nice to meet
so
you.
I get it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do not like it at all.
Yeah.
Mom,
I'll see you in the parking lot.
Hey, Chloe. I'm supposed to walk you out.
Just you and me. Hey, Skip?
Fuck 'em.
Where's the option to tell
Bunch of fascists.
Rachel's mom that Rachel's dad is a cheating piece of shit?
Hey,
episode 3. So technically it is
just wanted
DLC,
to
I can
say-
use that joke.
It sucks what is happening to you.
No,
Skip.
you're right.
You're gonna be missed.
Oh god, his Scooby-Doo.
I don't really care about any of this shit.
Is this the
Except
guy who
my
had that
secret
friggin'
stash.
quote-unquote mixtape you made?
Might as well grab my
Yeah,
emergency.
that really
jump
wasn't that
plan.
bad.
Yeah.
The name was stupid, but everything else was like, yeah, sure, alright. Cat. Not much left to say.
Take the cat photo.
Fucking cat photos.
I had big plans for adding to this
Cat's even
collage.
freaking posing.
Oh well.
You know, really thinking about it, you really shouldn't, you know, hide joints in your locker at school.
What? Why not? I don't know. I never had a
Schools
locker.
can go straight. Oh, yeah, that's right. You were old.
That's the way to do it.
Oh god, what?
In the garbage.
Okay, yeah.
Books belong.
I mean, I'm okay with the geometry book, but calculus, or sorry, not calculus. I'm okay with the geometry book, but English, get rid of that shit.
Whoa, dude!
Yeah.
What's your phone?
I mean,
English?
textbooks are expensive. You can make money off of those.
Yeah, college ones,
But
high
also-
school ones, people pay
Yeah.
to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Jackpot.
Technically, she just needs to return them to the library.
Wait. What the hell?
That's
Damn it, Justin.
motherfucker.
What's wrong with your
Fuck every inch of this place. I wish I could
Motherfucker
tag
stole
it
my
from
wife.
floor to ceiling.
What a douche!
But with Skip watching me.
I almost went to a bad place. I'm just gonna stay here.
You just stay right where you're at.
But try to make it fast,
Let me
will you?
keep you on the ground, Rocket Man.
I'm a rocket man.
And that's all you're gonna be.
Hang on. May I know you know what I'm going for, but I'm messaging anyway. Oh, I like the music.
Oh. Yeah, I figured it was going.
See, this is the restraint that mandates I be okay at live streaming.
Yes. Yes, it is.
No. That Sharpie is very good detail.
Yeah, it is.
You know, depending on how episode 3 turns out, I might say that Before the Storm has a better soundtrack.
The song that plays in the bathroom reminds me of Sick of Sarah.
Kinda, yeah.
You know, considering I'd say Chloe could have a career as an artist if she wasn't such a rebel. Good lord, that looks nice.
Right? Live stream, how you do this?
Right?
Did it happen to you too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Quick, drag her in the bathroom and beat the fuck out of her.
I mean, it'd probably be worth it.
Okay. Alright, I think I'm caught up on the live stream.
Yeah, I think so.
The sketchy Bigfoot mask in the foreground. Jesus.
I mean, it is Oregon.
Hey?
Later, Skip.
Is that
Big
friggin'
Foot
Oregon
has
things?
Later.
Yeah, Bigfoot has a very prominent meaning in Oregon. He's kind of like a state mascot.
Looks like David's
Interesting.
here.
Yeah.
Y'all freaking Americans. Y'all are
There's
weird.
people who still go out Bigfoot hunting every year.
Y'all are definitely weird.
That's a
See us
very
do anything like
foreshadowing
that.
message. Holy crap, messages
Some
from
like call
everybody.
it.
Well,
Jesus Christ. Who's Elliot? I don't remember.
Messages.
Shawn, do you remember who Elliot is?
I think Elliot's the one that's interested in Chloe.
Oh, but doesn't realize Chloe's a lesbian.
Yeah, that one.
Poor human being.
Nasty wildfire, not contained. Sounds fine.
My other
I-
vehicle is trauma.
I would like to point out that Arcadia Bay must exist in the same area as our 7 Days world, because they're apparently at forest fire risk right before a hurricane tornado waterspout hits.
Well, I mean, technically, this is, I think this is about a year before.
Probably. Give me 1 second.
What the hell is happening in your 7 Days world?
Well, let's see. It snows, and then we'll be overheating, and then it'll be raining, and then it'll be raining zombies.
What?
They just start throwing hordes of zombies at us.
Also, on like the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, is that one of the people from Gorillas?
I don't think so. I don't think that's Noodle.
Kind of looks like it. And I'm just observing everything in this book.
Let's see.
Getting a pretty bad signal on that phone though.
Right? Must be T-Mobile.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, well, that explains why Elliot is into her.
Oh.
I'm reading his bio right now. Apparently, after Chloe's dad died, they hooked up a few times.
Okay. Well then. That could certainly do it.
That definitely would.
Crazy teens and their crazy ways. So the soundtrack from the original game, was it like Guardians of the Galaxy level of well-known music, or just good?
No, it was just a really good, solid soundtrack. It was more along the lines of, I would say, indie rock.
Okay.
I mean, some of there was some well-known artists in there, depending on where you're from. But yeah, for the most part. They went and found a pretty solid track.
Okay, that's pretty good. Do you know like how many songs in total there were in the first one?
12, 15 maybe?
Okay, that's pretty good number.
There's
Hi, Caramba.
13 in the OST.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
My dad called. He was like, "Hey, did you see the new Call of Duty?" I was like, "What about it?" He's like, "The one that's got World War II stuff in it." And I was like, "What about it?" He was like, "You need to pick it up." And I was like, "What do I need to pick it up for?" And he's like, "Well, are there any other good World War II games out or Vietnam games?" And I'm like, "Well, there hasn't been a Vietnam game since Black Ops 1, which wasn't very realistic at all. And then World War II games have been pretty much discontinued." Let's get through all this real quick. Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way.
So while you were gone, I discovered why Elliot was so into Chloe.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll get there.
I read his bio. Yeah.
But
her wits end.
But yeah, I had to explain to Dad the microtransaction debacle
At least I'll have
and the crummy business.
free
But,
time to take
Richard,
up
were you there when we talked
skateboarding
about
again.
Activision's patent for
feel like it.
microtransactions?
Nope.
Have you seen any articles on it?
No, I have not.
The long and short of it
Your
is that
mother
they
and I have been
patented
talking.
a matchmaking system that encourages you to buy microtransactions. Say you tend to play a lot of snipers and stuff like that. There we go.
Can we do this later? I don't think I can handle another fight right now.
I'll get through this
And who do you
conversation, and
expect to
when we have
handle things
downtime, we'll
for
talk
you?
more about it.
Your mother?
Yes.
I don't need a conversation. Not with Sergeant Asshat here. I just need some space.
Do not use that language with your mother.
If my mother has something to say, she will say it to me.
She has. The problem is, you don't listen. Maybe if you try listening to me, instead of fighting me about everything, you might actually learn a thing or two.
What? How to be a soldier?
Soldiers put family and future above self and
That's
now.
all they're allowed in the
Getting
military.
kicked out of school? That's what losers do.
You had a scholarship, Chloe. Do you know what that means?
Pretty sure I'd rather just
What
be
kind of
PGA.
opportunity you gave up? Do you want to work at the diner?
There's nothing wrong with waiting tables, Mom.
Chloe, I'm proud to wait tables because it means you can be whatever you want to be. But what is that, Chloe? What do you want?
Maybe... I don't know yet.
Okay.
Maybe
So anyways, with
you've
this
had
patent,
long enough to
basically,
figure it out.
So yeah, like Shawn was saying, say you play a sniper
Right now,
class,
what
but you're
I
just
need
playing with the
most of
starter
all
sniper
is
that the
for
game
the
gives
two
you.
of you to
And this
start
is
getting
only Activision,
along.
keep in mind you.
Chloe,
Anything
I
that
care about
Activision's involved with.
Joyce
Uh,
very much.
So
I'm
it would
willing
basically
to
recognize that
forgive
you play
you for
snipers
the
a lot. So then it would start to
incident
matchmake you with
yesterday.
players who
If
have
you
bought loot
improve
boxes
your attitude going
and
forward.
gotten like super OP
Incident?
sniper rifles,
What incident?
and then it will match
Chloe was
you
incredibly out
and
of
said
line.
loot boxer
She
on opposite teams.
insulted me.
So you can
swore
get
at
wrecked
me.
by said sniper.
Excellent.
But
And
with an
to encourage you
apology,
that, wow, he's got that
I'm
sniper, I
willing
should go
to
buy
start
loot
over.
boxes and try and get that sniper too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now,
Reset button
the thing works in
pressed.
two ways from this point.
I am glad
You
to hear it.
either
from now on,
continue to get
I will be
matchmade
assisting your mother in
against,
a few areas, like
the
making
people
sure
who
that
would
you are
destroy
no
you,
longer
where you go buy loot boxes.
abusing drugs or
And
alcohol.
if you get said sniper rifle, and this works for any weapon, but just using snipers as a specific example, say you get said sniper
Mom.
rifle, you will then
Chloe,
be put
I'd like
into
you
a
to
match
empty your
where
pockets
you will
and place
completely
all
dominate
your
with said
belongings
sniper
on the trunk
rifle.
of the car.
To,
What the
for,
fuck?
to A,
If we are going
encourage
to
you.
start over, we have to know that you are not abusing drugs.
To encourage
If you're
you
not,
that, hey, you know,
you
these
should be
loot boxes
eager
were
for
a
the
good
chance to
idea. I
prove
made the
it.
right choice in buying this,
Mom,
and B,
you can't be
encourage the
serious.
people you just destroyed to
David
go buy
and
the
I
loot
have
boxes, try
discussed
and get
it,
said
and
sniper.
we feel this is the only way for us all to have a fresh
Oh, that's
start.
nice.
Let's go, Chloe. Quit stalling.
And then I also told him about the, I'll just leave it at how realistic. Oh, hang on. Okay. Comply or refuse. Comply or refuse.
Fuck David.
Yeah, but her mom agreed to.
Yeah, but I don't agree with
It's all
David.
about David.
I feel you.
Sure. Here you go. Show me a warrant, asshole.
You watch too much television. Your refusal to comply is as good as an admission.
I admit to you being a fascist, and I don't take orders from fascists. What happened to trust being a two-way street?
That was before you were suspended.
We lost our trust because you brought David into the house.
Somewhere along the way, we lost our trust.
This is not the way to get it back. Not at all.
Okay.
That's it? She's basically admitted her guilt, and you're letting her off the hook?
I am not letting her off the hook. I am trying to find a way for us to move on. We need a new beginning. A new chapter. One that will involve the three of us together.
Something tells me David beats Chloe's
What does
mom.
that mean?
We
I
both
doubt that
agree
with a severe amount
the
of
best thing for everyone
emphasis.
at this stage is
I
for
feel
you
like
to move
Joyce would
and
kick the
she's
shit out of him.
Probably.
No fucking way.
Chloe, after
She's just
everything
very
that's
passive
happened,
to his aggression.
I'm at a loss. I need help.
Exactly. We need a firmer hand steering this ship.
Talk to me, Chloe. Tell me what you're feeling.
So many decisions with mom's emotions.
Isn't that how they work?
Shawn, let me know when you get to the
Mom,
decision.
I
know
just
I
did.
fucked
I hit
up.
it.
I'm a
Which
fuck
one?
up.
I know I fucked up.
I'm sorry.
Are you sorry? You don't even know what you're apologizing
Well, we're pushing
for.
the same things.
I've been shutting you out even though I've needed you, and
You all
need
know the
me,
character
and
you want to play.
I know that. But this is not the answer.
It's the only answer I have, Chloe.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Okay, that's not fair.
I'm sorry I took that for granted.
I'm not choosing anyone
You'll
over
see.
anyone else. It's about the three of us having a home together.
It'll be better than
Chloe-
you think, Chloe.
There's certain
Once
things about Chloe I
everything's
don't
running
like in this
smoothly,
episode. She's very...
You'll see what a stable
She
home
tries to
Me,
be
is
me,
very
me.
like.
manipulative with her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking about how, like, David chooses her, so it's like, no, you're trying to manipulate your mom. Oh yeah, Shawn, I finally got to try that quesadilla from Taco Bell.
Which
It's
one?
actually really good. The chicken one.
Yeah, I tried that,
Yeah.
and you know that they make a taco that's
There's no home.
instead
Not
of a
if he's
tortilla,
there.
it's fried chicken.
Yeah.
Chloe.
I tried that for the first
Yeah, I've
time while I
had
was on vacation. I was
Let
like,
her go.
whoa.
She'll come
Taco
home
Bell
as
sounds like a
soon as her
magical freaking place.
tantrum is over.
Well,
It's
it
really good,
depends on the
because
one
the
you
chicken
go
itself-
to.
That
Because
chicken's
some of
not
them-
super dried out.
Mhm. Some Taco
And
Bells
it's a little-
are absolute trash. You have to be very careful about which one you go to.
Yeah. If the building's been updated in the last 5 years, that's how you know it's a good one. That's how you know the franchise respects it.
This isn't offensive, but if you can understand the employees, it's probably going to be okay. On the average, the ones that I've been to where only the person working the register speaks any English, those are typically very low quality.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Good old junkyard. What shirt do you have?
I will say
Why do-
Chloe made a lot
Why
of
do
her
our
own
Chloes
luck.
have different shirts?
Because you can choose the shirt, remember?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. I
Chloe's
forgot
done
we had
with
to figure
me.
out.
Yeah, and I went with call.
Can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Gonna break shit. Someone better throw on some damn Limp Biscuit.
So it'd be really cliche for Rachel to show up, but I hope she does.
Weren't you two meeting in the junkyard anyway?
That was before we got suspended.
Yeah.
Shit's got thrown into a loop.
Okay.
Not the bottle.
Is it bad that my blood pressure goes up every time I see one of those stupid bottles?
What? Why?
In the first game, you had to go collect fucking beer bottles. You had to go collect 5 of them, and they were hidden throughout the junkyard. You could always find 4. There's always that final one that is fucking took 15 minutes to find. And then on the final chapter of the game, when Max is losing her fucking mind, you have to go find more bottles.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no way.
The truck!
No freaking way.
What's so special with this truck?
So this is how she gets it.
This thing is
That's
a
nifty.
mess. But
Mom, don't text me. I'm
maybe I
being a
can fix
teenager
it.
and edgy.
Don't text me, I'm mechanicking.
Mechanicking. Okay.
He's such a tool. Speaking of tools.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't rewind time, so I can look at the writing on my hand telling me what to do. My poorly rendered.
Hello, Jabril. What's going up?
This beast will ever
Like, he's
run
such
again.
a tool.
The
Speaking
first
of,
thing
I'm
it
working on a
needs
truck. Got any
is
tools?
A new battery. Wonder if I can find one around here. Guess I was pretty pissed at Rachel last night.
This mannequin
That'll
should have quit while it was
Someone I
ahead.
just met could have made me this angry.
Please just execute yourself.
School.
I wonder if I'll ever ride one of
in
these
the middle
again.
of a junkyard.
You're a long way from the beach.
Al's in remarkably good shape. Let's see here.
Right.
What are you?
Yeah.
Here's a side of
How long is
Arcadia
that for
Bay
your
that I'll
towel
put on
in
the
there?
postcards.
Ooh, I don't want to think about it.
This thing looks somewhat new.
Oh.
Maybe the battery still
What
works?
happened to this truck? It's like somebody booted it, pulled the driver's side door off of it, slashed the seats, and parked
What
it in
are
the
you trying to
junkyard.
hide under their hood?
They just took a friggin' PDF of a truck
Read
and then
the.
just
It was a drug dealer's truck. It was impounded.
Ah, okay.
So the cops went searching through it. And you know how
fair
cops like to destroy your property while searching for drugs.
That I don't know.
I mean, the one
Not
time I
personally.
had my car searched, they didn't destroy anything. They did have a dog jump into my car with a leather interior, but that was a thing.
Here we go. The pick of
Granted,
the litter.
I think the dog had its nails trimmed properly, and it was very clean because there wasn't anything in the car, but I was still very frustrated by it.
Where did
That's
Chloe
fair.
take that battery? Put that battery?
Let's not worry about it.
It's not in her hand.
Thanks, Matt.
I used to love opening up the diner with
I mean,
Mom before
you saw
school.
where she started to put it.
I guess those days are now
I love how
officially
she's
over.
just like, huh, this is a battery. This car also has battery. I'm sure nothing about this means that they'll... you know, I can just mix and match car parts.
Well, I mean, batteries are fairly universal. You just gotta make sure you have the right cranking amps and whatnot. Battery.
This is a truck battery. This too is a truck battery. But this truck battery is about 10 years... I'd say 30 years older.
Sounds perfect. Can I run my fridge off of it?
Yes.
But will it run Crisis?
Of course. Later. Of course.
That's it.
A screwdriver.
Oh, screwdriver.
That's all you need to start a car.
Shut up, Frenchie.
But of course.
How will have you know I'm not French?
You're Canadian, and that's as close as you need to be.
It's the closest we got, save for Louisiana, and they're not real French anyway.
How do we spruce up this truck?
Damn,
Try
It's
sending it to
awesome.
Wumbo.
this thing needs more love than I can give right now. In the
Maybe-
meantime,
don't
maybe
know.
I can spruce it up
Fix
a
it.
bit. While an escape hatch could be nice,
Escape
I
hatch.
should probably cover over
This
this
thing is
massive
rusted to
hole.
hell. There's no coat of paint that will save this.
Anytime a
Probably
seat's
a
this
good
torn,
idea to cover
okay,
over
at least she
this
had the
with
right idea. You don't replace this seat. You literally throw a seat cover on it. Likely one that doesn't
I've
look
heard
good
if
at
I
all
look,
and
you
is
can
very
find something
tacky
else
and
to
looks
fix
like it was
inside the
knitted
truck.
by an
I've heard if
armada
I look, you
of,
can find something else to fix inside the truck.
insert word here.
Maybe there's another light
I don't
bulb
know,
can
Native
put in
Americans.
here.
Oh, I was gonna go with grandmas. But okay.
There we go.
Okay. Let's see what else this trash heap
What does
has
my
to
hand
offer.
say? Okay.
What does the hand say?
What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Smack, bitch!
What did it ever do to deserve?
Let's see.
Is that the hail?
Like, hey, if you win the lottery, what are you gonna get us? What am I gonna get you? Fucking 2 middle fingers and a cloud of dust.
Yes. Hey, baseball bat. No, I bet that bat could fix your truck a bit.
Oh, I couldn't make it any worse.
What you do is you hammer.
can hang
This is
here,
professional
but I
bodywork
get to
advice.
the tools.
Take a bat
Okay.
and beat around
talk.
the dents, and it'll pop the center dent back out.
Oh,
Fair enough.
I'm an expert. I keep trying to hold R2 to run because of
You can.
heavier. Well, no, sorry, just to walk, just a basic walk,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I was playing Heavy Rain. It's so weird having no control over your character unless you hold R2.
It's fair.
Oh, sadness.
No, not going over
Oh.
there.
Solid point.
There it is.
I agree with you, Chloe.
Why'd you go
Yeah.
back to the dad? Why'd you go back to your dad's car, you freaking sadist?
Because I hate myself.
I find this acceptable.
Damn, you cigarettes.
You're damn sadist. And a monster.
Chloe needs to work on her upper body strength.
Yeah, a little bit.
This
Girl needs to hit the
might
gym.
make the perfect cover for that torn seat.
The only thing she's been hitting is the bong. And that's a sin against Christ.
You know what? You right.
Reminds me of freaking Reverend Lovejoy from The Simpsons. It's like, have you ever actually read this thing? You can't even go to the bathroom without it being a sin.
Speakers throughout the bay. Here's the
Chicken sanctified or chicken fried?
I know
Does your
one
truck
fire
have
that doesn't
gas?
need any poking.
You know, let's just not question things that don't need to be questioned.
Now this is a Vortex Club I
But I
wouldn't
question
mind
a lot of
joining.
things.
Here's hoping for
Oh!
a holiday
Communism,
miracle.
That's
atheism,
cool.
free love.
Shawn,
Yeah.
Shawn, go towards the back of the junkyard, and go past the tugboat.
Is it the
There'll be a
radio?
little radio on the ground.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
It's Dude's song, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the song that he chose.
You begin an exciting new life as a floor mat.
Okay.
Don't want to leave yet.
Oh, yeah. Gotta get Chloe away from the train tracks. She might get her foot stuck. God knows that'd never happen.
But
We're just
I
gonna
give
talk
reference
about
to
things.
Something that happened when I was sleeping.
We're just gonna talk about things completely out of context and just have you over there. What?
I mean, you say it's out of context, but I mean,
It is out of context. It has nothing to do with this immediate context.
Sure it does.
No,
If you watched a 9-hour stream.
Which I spent like 10 hours sleeping through.
That's a goddamn... Oh man, what is it when it's related to time?
What?
That was so vague.
Sorry. I'm trying to think of a word and I can't remember what it is. What's a word for... 7-letter word for something relating to time?
Go fuck yourself? I don't know.
Tempura?
There we go. You actually were really close to what I was going for. The goddamn temporal oddity.
This thing looks like a rusted-out shopping cart. Probably drives like one, too.
Thank you for sort of getting what I was going for.
Does drive, which seems
Wait, where did you find that
That's 8
pirate
letters.
flag?
That's 7.
Front left side of the boat.
How sweet.
Hanging off
I
it.
used the beach towel.
Fair enough. I think the pirate thing's cooler, though. Let's be fair.
Sweet, we've
I
got
do too.
customizable trucks. Need for Speed Payback needs this level of customization.
Yeah?
Your floorboard mat is different than mine too.
Oh.
Is it?
Nice, Frank. What's
yeah,
up?
I have a welcome mat. You just have kind of a bath mat.
You can cross out.
Really?
No. Listen, we've got some business to discuss.
Did you ever pick up the bobblehead?
What
Yeah, I did.
about?
Okay.
Little guy with a microphone?
Drugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hanging out in the junkyard, north of town.
The junkyard. That's great. Stay there. I'll see you soon.
Okay. And Frank,
Alright.
I'm not in trouble or anything, right?
I don't know. Did you do anything you should be in trouble for?
Like, in general, or to you?
I'll see you soon.
That's ominous.
For friggin' militant man.
Time for a hard-earned smoke break.
Don't wait.
Does your truck look like a Christmas party on wheels? Yeah, didn't think so.
Why the green one?
Wait, you have a green dome light?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Christmas lights
Where'd you get
behind
the green
the
light
box.
Oh, so that's what that was
You
for.
only get
I
one
had
chance
already
to make
gotten
a
my
first
light, so
expression.
it wouldn't let me grab that.
Where'd your light come from?
My light came from the thing laying next to the bus. It was a red light.
Okay.
Every time I see a green
So,
light that looks like that,
The
my mind
eye
instantly
sees
flashes back to
all.
fucking 20 years ago, Jet Moto. Open. Did anybody see what the license plate said?
So I did not.
What do we have
It was
here?
ANBONNY. Anne
Anne
Bonny?
Bonnie?
I don't know.
Well, considering her plate in the first game was Twin Peaks, it wouldn't surprise me if it's a reference to something. So,
Principal
my
Wells
guess would be
who
Anne
beats
Bonny,
with
the
a fork
pirate.
and knife?
Hey, you have a pirate flag.
I knew there was something off about that guy.
You know?
May,
Chloe's
what's your
pen has a
plate?
one. I'll tell you when I can actually see it.
I'm curious because, just hear me out. What if the plate is dependent upon your seat cover?
That would be kind of
Yeah.
awesome.
That would be a really nice touch.
This'll do.
Was there an action that you did that let you see your license plate?
No, it cut to the front of the vehicle.
Yeah.
In my
I'll use smoke break. I'll be right back.
I'm trying to
Smoke break is
reach
out.
out. I know I'll get there soon. There's a hole in the earth here, and we're walking
Digging the music.
around the edge.
I haven't smoked yet, so I haven't heard the music.
You were flaunting all
I'm
your
gonna all the singing, man.
Open wounds, I can't express them better than you. You have buried childish qualities from make sense of me.
Yeah, I'll say this has a better soundtrack than the first game.
Many destructive qualities from make sense of me.
Did you tag it?
Did I what?
Did you tag the back of your truck?
Yeah. Yeah, right behind the seat.
Which one? Did you do mystical or frightening?
Mystical.
Oh, okay. We both did that. Fucking fire. I could say there may not be a lot of truth to this game, but those fucking
Shit.
fires.
I slept all day.
Unlike the obscurities. Another nightmare
What?
sequence. Here we
What
go.
the hell?
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh
I have
boy.
a feeling each nightmare sequence is going to be worse than the first.
This one's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You know, accounting for some of the stuff Chloe's hallucinating, I can't really fault her for being the way she is in the first game.
You know, it really is weird to hear how people don't like Chloe. It's like, but how can you not?
Hang on.
Dad?
Question. Did Rachel start that forest fire?
Yep.
Okay.
That was Rachel.
Okay. What if Rachel Hang on. What if Rachel doing that?
Do I even
Just
like
because there's obviously
marshmallows?
some supernatural stuff's going on. What if that's what prompted the hurricane to try to, or the tornado or what have you, to try to help fix things?
I wonder
No,
if it burned
the forest
like
fire wouldn't
this
last for over
the
a
day-
year.
No.
Well,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like a later
it happened.
consequence to fix it.
The
Rain helping
hurricane
stuff
only
regrow
happened
and whatnot.
because the hurricane only happened because Max saved Chloe from getting killed by Nathan, and that was Max's punishment for fucking up time.
I mean, yes, but
So she had to choose. That's what the hurricane was. It was like, okay, you saved Chloe's life, so here's your choice. You can either let everybody die and keep Chloe alive, or you can go fix your first fuck up and reset time, and everybody will be fine.
which I was more than happy to set the world on fire. Or, I'm sorry, let it soak.
I was gonna say, don't worry, Rachel set the world on fire.
So wait, what you're telling me is Rachel Amber became Rachel Ember?
Ooh.
Life is Strange Warframe crossover confirmed.
/ Danny Phantom crossover.
Sure, why not?
Amazing, isn't it? I can't look away.
I mean, that would make more sense since,
Sure.
Rachel's a ghost now.
Don't pretend
Hashtag
you're
too
not
spooky.
mesmerized too. See? You're so drawn to it, you don't even realize the danger.
Danger?
Fire blinds us, just like darkness. But darkness blinds with absence, with loss.
You're gonna.
What does
These nightmare
fire
sequences are so
blind with?
unsettling.
Yes.
Beauty.
Yeah, you'll know why in about a minute. Why I think they're gonna get worse every time.
Oh boy.
Am I missing some
But
great
sometimes
freaking metaphysical speak?
There's a
There's a nightmare
greater
going on right now.
yet to come.
Ooh, cool.
Chloe's hallucinating eating marshmallows with her dead dad.
And a crow.
If I
Fire
said
is
nightmare.
jealous, Chloe. It wants all
Oh,
the
it will be.
beauty for
Give it a second.
itself. That's why you need to be careful.
Careful of what?
Oh my no.
Of getting burned.
Ah, you've discovered it.
Oh god.
That's twisted.
Mm-hmm. It's all in Chloe's mind too, so it's just she's imagining this, so it's not like some supernatural force is fucking with her.
But
Oh,
what
damn.
if it was?
What if it was, though?
Maybe. It's pretty fucked either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, considering they said Life is Strange 2 might not even have Max as the protag, what if it explores somebody else with a power, and you end up dealing with a bunch of different characters that have all had shit thrown at them
Didn't
by
we discuss
some...
this in the live stream of
I feel like we might
Life
have.
is Strange Justice League?
Yeah.
Hasn't anyone ever told you
That
not to
sounds
fall
awesome.
asleep with a lit cigarette? You could start a fire.
And I'm okay with that.
So, are you gonna invite me in? Or what? I love giving rides to strange drifters. Hop in.
Speak of the
Thanks.
devil and it will come. Hi, Rachel.
She has a duffel bag.
Yep. It's full of drugs,
So she
dead
does.
bodies.
How many dead bodies think you can fit in a tiny little duffel bag? Unless they're very, very small.
Depends on how good your food processor is.
Earlier today, local hero Rachel Lambert visits orphanage.
Damn. You've been busy.
I was trying not to go
It's
directly
nothing.
there, but okay.
Just some junk I found lying around. Pirate flag? Bright green light? Holy shit. The all-seeing eye.
Figured it can't hurt to have the Illuminati on our side for whenever shit goes down.
Always thinking ahead. Chloe, this is incredible. I can't believe you found us an escape vehicle already.
It's like, I'm sorry, us? Who invited you?
Like, for us to run away?
My
I
license
guess I
was the same.
wasn't thinking about it that
Oh,
way.
okay.
Are you getting
I was
close?
hopeful.
Feels bad.
I thought you were all
Yeah.
bye-bye Arcadia
That
Bay
would've been
last
cool.
night.
I still am. I guess.
You guess?
It's not so easy. This truck doesn't even start, and we don't have any money.
Oh, so...
We can figure all of that out.
May, you know how Andrew
I
has the
have no
Shelby,
doubt.
and it's a Mustang, which is the
Besides,
running horse,
there's no
and
rush.
then the Shelby is... Or, it's
No blood
Cobra
flow.
is the logo for it.
Holy shit.
I suggested to him a
Wells meeting.
big, just a massive,
I'm
like
so
4 or
sorry.
5 inch tall hood
I
ornament
can't believe he actually suspended you.
made out of like
I'd
gold.
say it's like the most
That was
believable
a-
thing that's ever
that was
happened
a
to
snake and a
anyone
horse
in the
fighting each
history
other.
Of forever. I'm just so pissed.
It would be
about
really
the play.
tasteful, except it
How
wouldn't
could
at
they
the
let
same time.
Victoria Chase jack your role?
Because life is a tale told by an idiot.
Yeah, but I don't think Andrew's a
full of sound
douchebag
and
enough
fury,
to
signifying
have a hood ornament in the first place.
Yeah, totally.
At least Wells has no idea what really went down with us last night. Shit got pretty wild.
Elfeed, I do agree. It is fantastic so far, and mildly terrifying at the same time.
Rachel, that was more than
Yeah,
pretty
that's fair.
wild. You went absolutely nuts last night.
I mean, somebody was
What the
just...
hell were you
Like, there was just a
thinking?
crow pecking
I
on
was
Semi-Corp's
angry.
face.
I didn't expect the whole stupid park to go whoosh.
Chloe's dad.
But now you're in on it
That was
too.
kind of messed up.
Accessory after the fact. Unless you tell on me, of course.
I'm no snitch.
Hang on. Anybody else think that Chloe's dad in that scene looked like freaking Harvey Dent?
Well,
Who
I
wore
mean,
it better?
yeah, but
I'd just like to
I'd be
sidestep
way
there
happier
and get
going
that
to
out in the
jail
open.
than having to live at home with Dick Taylor
Alright.
David.
I can.
He announced his
word.
plans to move in this
Life is
morning.
Strange takes place in the DC universe.
Oh, Chloe, that's
Heard it here
awful.
first.
I'm so sorry. You know what we both could use? Therapy.
And also Assassin's Creed Black
Therapy.
Flag.
You start. Kick back.
Same
and
universe
tell
as
me
that
what's
as well
bothering
because
you.
the Anne Bonny plate.
Gotcha. I've never played it. Which is too bad because it looks awesome.
It is awesome. All you need to do is like bring
Well,
up Spotify on your PlayStation while you're playing, and just have a Pirates of the Caribbean playlist going the entire time you're playing the game. Even when nothing's happening, just da-da-da, da-da-da.
So my new friend, who everyone
My brother learned how to
always
play that on
perfect,
the piano.
did something
It's kind of awesome.
batshit fucking nutso last night. What do I do?
This perfect friend of yours, who I'm assuming is also an exceptional beauty, sounds like she may have been inspired by someone new in her life.
I appreciate
Someone
everything
who is
about how
also,
egotistical
may I
Rachel
add,
is.
a knockout in the looks department.
Yeah.
Perhaps this friend of yours, who, I reiterate, must be just stunning, needed someone in her life to teach her.
How to break into a viewfinder?
How not to give a fuck. Because she was tired of having to give so many fucks all the time.
That makes sense. There's this dildo with a mustache who's been dating my mom, and now he thinks he's moving in with us. How do I stop him?
That's a hard one. I'm not sure there's really anything you can do.
Then what the hell am I talking to
I really
you
do
about?
like the relationship. they
Just
developed
because you
with
can't
these two.
stop him doesn't mean
Yeah,
you don't
but I will
fight
say,
back.
Rachel
The
is literally
resistance begins
everything
now.
bad about a person.
All
Like,
right.
she
You're going to
she
need a new
is
nickname to
the
mark your
epitome
enemy.
of bad
What have you
decisions.
got?
Yeah.
And here I am supporting the whole thing.
He's
Hey, man, sometimes
step
they
douche.
make you want to cheer for the
Because
bad
he's
guy.
inserting himself
Life
where he
imitates
doesn't
art,
belong.
alright.
Also,
Mm.
he's a douche.
It's
Poetic.
like, I don't need
May
this
I
for
also
any reason.
suggest stepladder?
Need it.
Why step ladder?
Because he climbs on your mom every
Well,
night.
Holy
As-
shit!
And pretty soon, they'll be stepping down the aisle.
What the hell kind of therapist
That
are
was
you?
dark.
Sorry. It's called shock therapy. Highly controversial.
Oh god.
I've been booted from school, and I'm not entirely sure what to do about it.
You mean
what
how
was
to
I
cope
gonna
with
say?
your
Oh,
feelings
yeah.
of anger and
Go ahead.
I got
disappointment?
sidetracked there.
No. I mean, how to express my feelings of intense joy.
As we well know, just because
Do you think
everything
you
looks
might be
good on
taking
the
this a little
on
too
the
well?
surface does not make
You tell
everything
me.
on the inside is always
I'd
so
say
great.
I'm exceptionally well adjusted.
So maybe
I'd bet my therapist's
maybe Rachel only
license
looks
that
like everything is
no
great.
one's ever called you that before.
I mean, she does end up in a
Touche, Doc.
hole after being raped by Nathan. So, I
That
mean,
was actually somewhat
What?
therapeutic. Thank you.
It's always
What?
a pleasure delving into the mind of Chloe Price.
You might want
It
to
was a
watch that
9-hour
live stream.
And now it's your turn. Tell me all about
Apparently I
this
don't need
being
to
daughter
now.
of Arcadia Bay's
No,
most
that's not the
famous
biggest
scum.
thing.
Oh.
Trust me.
yeah. Rachel's only the
sucks.
underlying tone in this game.
Yeah,
idea the game-
she's a very
Right.
minor plot point in game one.
Sorry. I do that sometimes.
Okay.
She's just kind of
Nah,
there.
I'm just...
In a sense.
I don't know.
She's there and over there and under there. And
Can we
Yeah.
talk about something else?
Of course.
would you two kiss already?
I kind of fixed the truck a bit.
Come on, really?
That might mean I have life skills, something I've really tried to avoid. Upshot, I'm closer to
Hey, Rosie.
becoming a car thief.
That's pretty badass.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Do. Hi.
Gotta give him the awkward
Do you
Soviet one more.
think
Hi.
there's a point when you've been acting so much that you don't even have your own
What?
personality anymore? You're just whatever you think other people want
Have
you
you
to
not
be.
introduced him to Soviet Wobble yet?
I don't think I have.
I
I
think
need
you
to
have a
get. I need to
personality.
send you those videos, or at least a link to them.
I wasn't talking about
Are
me.
you sure you need to?
My dad
Oh, yeah.
doesn't really exist. You saw him in Wells's office. The whole thing is a performance.
Why?
And now I'm starting to feel like everything in my life
Like
is
those stupid
bullshit.
YouTubers that like superimpose a large, or it's like
He's
you
still
take a
my
picture,
dad.
like say your
How
videos
can
of
I
a
make sure I
sunset.
don't end
You
up
take the
like
sunset,
him?
make it really small and pixelated, then put your face over it with a stupid face. It's like, hi.
Okay.
You couldn't be like him even if you wanted to.
Like, and
too
you
awesome.
want that picture of your face to be blown up and
The
looking all
fact that you
stupid,
believe
like
that
fucking PewDiePie.
makes me feel
Yeah.
better.
Right, my face always looks
Yeah,
like that.
that dream sequence was pretty intense.
Yeah, I wish I could have the
It's playtime.
3 minutes of my life that that dream
Clean out
took
my
back.
dressing room for Victoria.
I don't want to see what happened there.
Not exactly the role I thought
Yeah,
I'd be
that's
playing
fair.
tonight. Oh well. Hey, I was thinking that after the show, maybe we could go do something. Just you and me.
Something criminal?
Criminally fun.
I'm in.
Yep, everything about Rachel is a giant red flag that I'm just
Wait,
like,
you forgot your bag.
It's for you.
Well, she's so
Full steam ahead.
she's like
Survival kit for your new life on the
she's so
land.
secluded, and she's
That's safe,
finally out living, doing her own shit. And then she came
committing
across
crime, starting forest fires.
I never
the forest
did
fire
any of
was an
that.
accident. The forest fire was an accident. But I mean, aside from everything else, I can say as a
Hello,
teenager,
Junk Shack.
some of the stuff that she's pulled, you know, in a sense, I pulled the same stuff when I was in high school. Aside from starting a forest fire, I never did that.
Never got that far.
Yeah.
Time to check
So,
out Rachel Amber's mystery
I mean,
bag.
that's part of the thing I think is funny, because depending on how your walk of life was,
What if in the
around
bag's
this
Brad Pitt's
age-
wife's head?
But I mean,
Yes, I need those.
It's Gwyneth Paltrow.
but no, real talk. Like, depending on how,
A
like,
list of people that belong in a
when you were
bag.
that
Like an
age,
abandoned shack in the middle of
when
a
you were that
junkyard
age,
to
what
make a
you
girl
actually
feel like
did,
exploring a new
like how you
wardrobe.
lived your life, completely changes your outlook on how this all works.
How old is Chloe here?
16?
16,
I was graduating high school.
maybe 17.
I would have been going to university.
I actually kind of dig that style.
I'm gonna try them all on. I want them. There's new outfits.
Exactly how many
So
outfits
each
are there?
DLC is gonna have new bonus outfits, plus the old bonus outfits.
Bird Skull.
So
Square
just-
Enix member. What? Hang on, I gotta see this.
Wait, what?
I do not see Chloe as.
Interesting.
I see Chloe as interesting.
No.
I know.
Jean shorts and tights, leggings.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's the second set of bonus outfits. It's the Punk Dough outfit.
Okay. The Bird Skull one looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's the one that I think I've been going with. No, not that one. It's very similar design.
Hot dog man.
Hot dog man.
Yeah, the Illuminati one's the one that I've been going with.
Yeah, I'm sort of with you on that. The jean shorts and tights doesn't really fit her.
Yeah, it's not her thing for sure.
Yeah, no.
Classic Chloe pre-order bonus.
News update. The Arcadia Bay Fire Department is urging listeners to stay off
She get blue hair.
Which one's that? Ah, wrong. Wrong. Okay.
Oh, wrong. Oh, hell
Where's
yeah.
the classic outfit?
That the first thing of bonus outfit.
I don't have that. I just have Bird Skull.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I forgot to download it.
Maybe. Oh, that's you know what? Yep, I'm going with classic. Yep.
Huh. That's an interesting.
Welcome to Fashion Design with Team Shawn, everybody.
Yeah.
You know, the track jacket look isn't too bad.
Yeah, but it's not Chloe.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
When would you
looks
see her
way too
punk ass
normal.
ever wearing a fucking...
Yeah, I know. Like,
I don't know, she's only got friggin' half her shirt tucked in. That's
that's how you're supposed to do it.
What?
Yeah.
Rorschach skull. Since when is she into the Watchmen?
I mean...
Okay, so Rorschach was a thing before the Watchmen.
What?
I know.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, I think the only thing the Watchmen really pioneered was Dr. Blue Dawn. I mean, Manhattan.
Dr. Blue.
I like Dr. Blue. As a name, not as a... Nah.
He fucks the bad guys into submission.
Okay. The thing is, he can change his size depending on how big they're... Anyway.
Okay, and you stop that train of thought right there. I think the
With
best...
pleasure.
Listen, I don't like where this is going.
Oh, but dude, you can introduce him to the hot dog man.
Hot dog.
I was gonna be over here.
Okay. Yeah, that's about as Chloe as an outfit as I could possibly make. Yeah, I'm done.
Trying to pick your outfit.
Yeah.
Did you actually Illuminati?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I wore the entire first game. But now that I found classic Chloe outfit, this is what I'll be wearing for the rest of the game.
Fair enough.
Oh.
It's the woman we saw with Rachel's dad.
Is that S or RV? Oh, is that-
Weird.
No, that's
No.
Frank's
No,
RV.
that's Frank's RV.
Yo, Frank! It's Chloe.
Huh.
Interesting.
But it's not the RV, it's
I
the
don't know
woman.
the secret password, man.
It's
Is
the woman that was
password
making out with,
drugs?
Yeah.
not really making out, but hugging and kissing Rita's dad. The password is drugs.
Clearly.
One drugs, please. My man.
I mean, if I ever was in a situation, I'd probably be like,
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that'd be how you would.
Okay.
I would like to ingest one marijuana, please.
Every night's a rough night. I've got a notebook in the back somewhere. Go get it for me, would you?
yeah.
God, jeez, man.
Get my notebook price. Then we'll talk.
I see. This soundtrack is when someone thinks the bass still matters.
No, I'm fetching.
No. What they're doing is they're playing on an overdriven, down-tuned acoustic guitar because edgy. Freaking. I will say that's one thing that I did not care for from
Got it.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. Get off the bass!
There we go.
Hello, you're definitely not a meth lab, and I'm definitely
Is that a
not
shopping list? The
Yes.
beer, toilet paper, and something else.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't even fucking think about it.
Damn.
The hell is a ruse?
Oh, Frank got a puppy.
Oh, mate, did you see that they're actually finally getting ready to start the second season of that?
Of...
Final Fantasy VII Abridged?
Oh, yeah.
I was so happy. Holy shit, it's Chop.
Hey there.
Shawn!
It's
What?
Did you
okay,
open up the
old
kitchen
guy.
cabinet?
No, I did not. Okay, hang on. Don't say it.
Get up here.
Let me enjoy this. Oh my
Hold
god,
on.
it's baby Pompidou!
You little
That's so
killer.
fucking adorable!
What?
Before you open the kitchen cabinet, let me,
It was adorable.
You said kitchen cabinet, right?
yeah, right above the far left kitchen cabinet. Right above the sink.
Okay, I gotcha.
Let me know when you're gonna open it.
Opening it.
What are you
3,
doing?
2,
Get my
1.
notebook.
Brown sauce.
Ah, wrong.
For the man who enjoys searing pain with his Dracula. That's an insane amount of beans.
Okay, I understand now.
That's a nice callback.
Frank must be spending hundreds of dollars on this.
Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yes.
Oh,
We've had our beans moment.
Beans.
Damn. I mean, it's a
Shut
dog.
up, Frank.
Is this what I
Venus
think it
Frank.
is? Glad I
Yes,
paid
it
that
does.
off.
Frank can eat a dick. Yeah, you know what happens
Maybe
to
he
his
does.
dog?
No, obviously.
I fucking chuck a bone and get it killed.
Dude!
Not on purpose.
Time to find out.
Okay,
what
mine
Frank
was
wants to
totally on
discuss.
purpose.
Something wrong with
The
y'all
first
people.
time it was an accident.
Next
The
time,
second time it was
try
totally on
ask
purpose.
Miss Arcadia.
When I was
American.
intentionally trying to be a dick, I forgot how to kill the dog.
And you forgot how to save. You forgot how to save. What's her name? Kate.
Yeah. The two things I had intention of doing, I couldn't do.
Does that thing auto-censor its chat? On doggy help?
Rachel, the
Yes.
therapist, would have a field day with this.
Okay. I don't know what the URL says in the window, but I'm pretty sure it does not say doggy.
Shit.
I agree with
The
you.
mill burned down.
Considering it doesn't change between the two tabs.
Come here, Pompadour.
Okay,
Really
what's
good.
with Megan Fox single and Mila Kunis single in his history?
Wait, what? Oh. Frank has an unhealthy obsession with clouds. Christ alive.
I
Yeah.
think he has an unhealthy obsession with beans.
I find all these things fairly accurate.
Back to knowledge.
Oh.
Huh.
Jeez. That's an
Oh.
expensive dog.
Okay.
So Shawn, you never got to talk to Elliot in the parking lot. I accidentally did, and I accidentally agreed to go to the go to the play tonight with him.
Oh my
Shawn,
god.
have you looked at the address of who's sending these emails?
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. It's no balls deep 69, but it is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Clearly they're having some amount of restraint.
The fuck is Frank's list?
It's on
Is
his
this it?
bed, all the way in the back.
Have a seat.
What is it?
Pompadour, huh? That's one badass name for a dog.
Oh,
It's
there it is.
French.
Hidden amongst all the other shit.
Does it mean, like, tough guy or something?
Do I look like I speak fucking French?
Okay, so who was that woman?
What woman?
The one I saw coming out of your RV?
Oh yeah, I meant to introduce you. Her name is Mind Your Own Fucking Business.
It's time to argue, boy.
I'm glad we timed
Rachel
that pretty
would
well.
want to know more.
I got to it right as you did.
I bet I can convince Frank it's harmless to tell me.
Okay.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just curious. What's the big deal?
Idiot. I make money by being discreet.
It's not like you signed a confidentiality agreement. You can be
Shit,
less
wrong.
discreet this one time.
Good job.
You
Nope.
can't let Frank
I protect
win.
my clients. Happy customers are the foundation of a good business.
Hey, so I had this dream the other night about a cloud that swallowed Arcadia Bay.
You too?
See? We're a lot alike, Frank. We've got shit in common.
Sure, I guess. So why are you so hung up on this chick?
I'm not. Just hanging with a friend here. A friend I don't know much about. Tell me, Frank. Seeing any girls lately?
Oh, I love that Frank's icon is.
Guess you're not asking for
the
life or
veins.
death information here.
Oh, that's weird.
You know when I joke about being your favorite
game
customer,
recognizes
I'm
that,
kind of not joking. Deep down in your gut, I think you know you can.
You played the
totally
first
trust
one.
me.
One of the options for arguing with Frank, at least for me, was it was one of the underlined ones.
And I'll get my mom to make you something
It
special.
was like, so I had a dream that a cloud swallowed Arcadia Bay.
Yeah, it was a callback to the first one, but it was because we read it on his computer.
You got it.
Was it?
Yeah.
The woman you saw. Her name's Sarah.
Yeah, because of his obsession with clouds.
Showed up a few weeks ago, causing all kinds of trouble for all sorts of people.
Like who?
It's a little out of your league, okay?
But what kind of trouble exactly?
Forget about it, Chloe. Shouldn't have opened my mouth.
Thanks for telling me.
Whatever. You hear the mill burned down?
Yeah, I heard some stuff about it.
Crazy. My friend Damon runs the place. He lost a lot of money last night.
How about you? Did you lose anything in the fire?
No. But I'll probably get pulled into whatever shit Damon's dealing with right now. Lately, he's been doing some stuff that I don't like. But I don't seem to have much leverage with him like I once had. Anyway, you and I have shit to discuss. I've got a little job for you.
We've been driving for a really long time. Are we in, like...
Last page.
Alaska
Should be some
now?
entries for a kid named Drew.
Oregon roads are very long.
Oh, we're also going like 12 miles an hour.
Yeah,
It just cut to the front.
Holy shit. That's a lot of money.
Drew
It's an
runs
RV, it could
boxing
lose
for
more than
Damon.
25 miles an hour.
Apparently
West.
football players eat it like candy.
That's smart, I guess. It pays well?
Go Bigfoots. Problem is, Drew owes $1,000, and he's not answering my calls. You know what's going on with him?
See, now after this scene,
no,
things get
I
very
never talked to
interesting.
him.
I'm very curious
Or
as to
his
how
no one's just
how
a
you're gonna
type
handle this for the
price.
rest of the game.
Anyway, here's the job. I'm taking you to Blackwell. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up. Can you handle that?
I don't know. It doesn't feel right to go through his room.
Does it feel right that he stole $1,000 from me?
From you or from
So
Damon?
you're breaking and entering for
Same difference.
To a school I got
Well,
thrown out of,
it's
mind you.
not my problem.
I'll give you a 10% cut of the money.
That sounds.
Okay.
I think I'd be fine with
Yeah,
that.
sure.
Well, I mean, technically you've done
I'll do
what
it.
I just did, but
Yeah.
What's the matter?
It might be a little tough. I'm not supposed to be at Blackwell. I got suspended this morning.
Congratulations. Still easier for you to go on campus than for me.
Because you know, I got kicked out.
If you can't even do this price,
$100 closer to leaving Arcadia Bay. With a bit of cash and the truck fixed, Rachel and I could really do it.
$100 for
could
B&E
leave
from a school that you got suspended from.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
good deal.
Especially since my school was my basement,
Or
and I have a key.
or
so.
you could just B&E and take it all and say, fuck you, Frank.
Hey, then Frank chases you and breaks your kneecaps.
I break Pompadour's
Actually,
kneecaps.
just things.
Let's be honest, not just Pompadour's kneecaps got broken that day.
Okay, we need to stop referencing things I haven't seen.
Game's over a year old.
So?
It's like, how can you spoil the original Blade Runner for me, you piece of shit? It's your
Hey, spoiler
fault.
alert, Darth Vader is Luke's father.
That wasn't in Blade Runner, was it?
The director's cut.
Well,
Okay.
here goes nothing.
3D edited, or CGI edited by George Lucas.
Hey. That. How about no? Have you all seen Metro? Blade Runner
Metro?
2048? Shut up.
No,
Blade
I
Runner
haven't seen
2048?
anyone yet. I'm part of that hashtag Brook Squad who can't go see a movie.
Oh. I saw it. It was good.
That's what I hear. I hear that it did very well.
Man, I can't wait for the new Metro game. I just remembered that.
The one that's coming out next year or whatever. Rachel,
I'm gonna have to save. I'm gonna have to save 5 bullets to pay for some entertainment. Right, Shawn?
Wait, what now?
First things first.
The new Metro game, gonna have to make sure I always have 5 bullets free to pay for some entertainment. Book group, jeez. Busted for smelling like weed? I smell like weed after I get home from work, cause freaking Stu takes that shit like every 15 minutes.
Shout out to Stu the Stoner.
Yeah.
Figures.
Go into me.
Looks like my options are become a master lock
Stu
or
was smoking that
swipe someone's
weed.
keys. Rachel would have
Let's talk to
brought the
BJ.
house down. How can Wells be such an idiot?
How hard would it be to steal someone's keys?
Bingo. If only those keys were unsupervised.
Samuel.
What's Samuel working on?
Samuel, there's squirrels
The
outside.
sprinklers?
I'm on the case.
I'm on the case, Chloe Price.
Oh, don't make me hate you.
Such a nice white door. Though
Lisa stumbled
it
out.
feels like it's missing.
See, what you could always do
Doesn't
is
it?
pick up a
Too
big
bad I
metal
can't tag it
bar
with
and hit it on the
Samuel
right
standing
hand.
right there.
Samuel's too nice. Creepy, but he's nice.
I wouldn't trust him near a
What are
potted
you
plant alone in a
doing
room, but
Aren't you
yeah, he's a
supposed to be
fairly
at
nice
home
individual.
Thinking over your endless list of
What?
questionable
Did you say
decisions.
a potted plant?
Dude,
Yes.
why do you care about my questionable decisions?
It offends me when intelligence is wasted.
Oh god, it's a hipster.
Dude, Evan just called me intelligent.
It offends me when
Damn
intelligence
straight.
is wasted. Fucking.
Wow.
It offends me when
folks.
people wear fedoras.
Really ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a sign
Take
of
his fucking
intelligence.
hat off.
M'lady. Mock him.
Hey, Evan,
White Knight is here,
as
my lady.
intelligent as you look right now, you can still see that bird from where I'm standing.
Why did you
I
take a
appreciate
picture of
your
that
concern,
bird
but I want to get this
Through a
shot
wheelbarrow?
underneath a wheelbarrow?
And I've
So he
learned
doesn't
something about
scare it?
myself recently.
He's
So
hiding.
he's using
I've learned
tactical
that if I'm
cover?
passionate about something,
You
it's
just
probably the right thing
walked
to
like
care
an
about.
inch away from its
Forest
face.
fires,
I don't think the
for
bird's gonna
example.
mind.
He's using
You
that
should have signed
marine
my
background
petition.
he's instilled.
It's
Hiding.
not like anyone else
Wheelbarrow
did.
tactics.
Did you really expect people to care?
People are so eager to pass on responsibility to anyone else so that they can live comfortable, unworried, and ultimately meaningless lives. You see what happened?
You take pictures of birds from underneath a wheelbarrow. You want to talk to me about meaningless, goddammit?
Fair enough.
Evan, you're pretty stuck up. Did you know that?
It's fine. The first sign of greatness is
There's a lot
people
of
disliking
lesbians
you.
at this school.
Anyway, you're not supposed
Yeah,
to
like
be
Evan.
here.
I don't have a problem with that.
You should leave.
Yeah, I see what you did there, and I appreciate that.
If Samuel's working on the sprinklers, some damage here might get his attention. But Evan is right there.
What's the ticket? Scare the bird off? Yeah.
Yeah. So, in case you can't figure it out, you need to be on the side that drives it away. You can't just like walk up to it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you'll push it the wrong direction. You need to push it
I
towards the
wanted you to
goal.
go the other
I
way.
discovered that as you said
As
it.
far as possible, the other way.
I've seen so many people fucking spend too damn long on it. So it's just like,
You know what it reminds me of?
huh?
Chasing the
Time for a
Farfetch'd around the
fresh start.
forest in second-gen Pokemon games.
Haven't been there yet.
I wanted to fucking kill
Here we
that
go.
goddamn bird.
I guess that's something I'm gonna have to look forward to in the next couple months.
It's so annoying. It's so pointless too.
Gotcha.
Farfetch'd isn't even that good of a Pokemon.
Oh, perfect.
What's the one big thing it had? Like, it had one attack that it learned in, like, the level 40s.
Hyper Beam.
It just does the leak spin and...
Leak spin is its movement. It says, "Oh, la, 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 la,
Now
la,
I just have to
I don't
wait
remember
for
how
Samuel
boy.
to turn
the
on
leak spin
the...
music goes.
That works.
So, I
Chloe
was
Price
playing
vandalizing
Pokemon
school
Red
property.
as Magikarp, and using Splash, I killed an enemy.
I'm sorry, what?
So,
Did it
I
use
was
takedown
facing-
too many times and kill
I think it was
itself
a
with
Grimer.
recoil?
yes, it was a Grimer, he disabled it. And so when I tried to use it, it was like, you recoiled, and then hit him, he took damage and died.
Oh!
I was so confused.
Oh, wow, okay.
Alright.
Sorry,
Yeah, because
Samuel.
if you only have the one move and it gets disabled.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
Never expected
Magikarp,
that.
super
You are
effective
a
against
god.
Grimer.
So
Wow.
freaking dumb.
Lesson learned.
No time like
Right?
the present.
Ghost type Pokemon, Magikarp's worst enemy. Or Magikarp, Ghost type's worst enemy.
Very weak ghost type.
Nope, I did not mean to pause my game.
Hey, Skip. How's it going?
Not that it isn't great to see you and all, but what are you doing here?
Howdly doodly, Skip.
Didn't you just get suspended?
Well, good thing you spent all the time
Relax.
grabbing those keys.
I'm just visiting
First
a friend.
sign of greatness is people disliking you. Good to know.
I can't.
I must be on my
I
way to
really can't
fucking
just let you go
enlightenment.
in.
Time to argue this.
I'm going inside, dude. You're just gonna have to let this slide.
I don't think I can.
Oh, argumentizing?
Yep.
I think I have to
Yeah,
ask you
he
to
is.
state your official business, or else vacate Blackwell property.
I hate to do this to Skip, but I've got to get inside. Maybe if I make him really uncomfortable,
But I
he'll
liked
feel
your
guilty and let me
mixtape.
pass.
Oh shit, I got one chance.
What's
I can't
my
mess up a
official
single
business?
prompt.
You have to make it feel uncomfortable.
Yep,
Use,
I know how to start that.
As in, my
Yeah, so either use your
Christ
womanhood or your
alive.
sexuality against them.
Glad you asked.
Oh god.
What? No. No, it's my job to ask, Chloe.
Your job is creepy, then. Which makes you kind of a creeper.
There we go.
It's not like that. Do you know what Wells
Oh, yeah,
would
he-
do to
he
me
loves
if I
that.
didn't, you know, patrol?
This is the one time the back talking thing is kind of just really weird.
You know Wells doesn't really respect you, right? You're just a rent-a-cop
Ah, damn,
who
that's rough.
needs a haircut.
I thought we were friends.
God.
Where is this coming from?
I thought
was
we
like,
were friends
why can't
too,
I move this fucking
but
bird? I didn't trigger.
when the man comes
I'll
down
do
on
things the
you,
right way.
you come down on me.
He does
Is
need a
that
haircut
it?
though.
Yeah. He doesn't look very
Look,
efficient.
look.
Hey man,
I'm really sorry, Chloe.
They didn't really pick the crunchiest chip in the bag
So
for Blackwell
confusing.
security, did they?
No.
You're sorry.
But really, in
you
video
just
game
looked at
world,
my
the
kids.
protagonist is
You
very
did you
did.
see what they
You stared
fucking
right at
upgraded to?
Oh, shit.
I mean, David's at least smart. He's a little.
I don't know
He's
what to
extremely
do.
nutty and way too over paranoid, but
Seriously,
he's smart.
my uterus is on fire, dude.
Illegal?
Is that
You just
descriptive enough?
I don't want to know.
En fuego utero, Skip.
Fuego Utero.
I don't know what to
Jesus.
say. I'm so sorry.
She's going all out on this poor man.
In fuego utero, Skip. In fuego utero.
Thank God.
Periods. How to make the most
I'm
innocent people
I won't tell Wells.
awkward.
Do what you have to do, okay? I won't tell
Once you've been
anyone.
married, periods are nothing. Everybody do the Samuel Shuffle.
Everybody do the flop. That was really well timed. Nice job, guys.
You know what we do.
I'm glad she left the keys in the door because, you know, good ideas.
Yeah, yes.
Who cares?
Wait, what? Why?
Not like you can scan those for fucking fingerprints.
Or, you know, just friggin' sell them to friggin' another student who wants all the
Which
keys.
one is Drew's room?
Hey there, Evan. Listening to your My Chemical Romance CD. I hate my parents. Hey, you want the school keys? 2 days later, local private high school gets shot up.
Okay, calm down.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure it would happen a lot
fucking
sooner than that.
Drew's room. Wonder what he's up to right now.
Do I break into Elliot's room or just leave it be?
Do it.
Nah, I'm here for Rachel.
Which one's Elliot?
Break into everybody's room. Disrespect your surroundings.
I've never actually listened to that song.
It's not that bad.
Definitely Drew's room.
I forgot the whole title. I forgot the whole title. It's Mr. Something's highway
There's
song?
already too many words.
It's like Panic at the Disco. Half their songs have titles that are A,
Drew's
way
not
too long, and
here.
B, have nothing to
Okay.
do with the song.
If I were Drew,
They do it
I'd
ironically.
hide my money.
Okay.
One of the song titles is
anything
this song
can be.
title was too long. The original song title was
shit,
too long,
Drew.
so our director made us change the name of the song to
Color
this.
scope that the dinner choices are.
Is there D&D on the floor?
I didn't
There's
realize
D&D on the
Drew
floor.
was this good at sports. I bet he can't wait to get out of Arcadia Bay.
I don't remember, Shawn. Did you play D&D on the first episode?
I don't remember.
I feel like you just watched.
Hank wasn't lying. Looks like Drew sells happy pills.
But again,
to his
I didn't
friends.
notice.
Somebody
That
fucks the
was
shit out of luck
like a
around
month
here.
or two ago.
At least Drew has some prospects.
Any more happy pills?
Too bad I lost my release form. I was really looking forward to running all those sweaty laps. Didn't think Drew would be into this nerd shit. Or I guess this is all Mikey's.
Yeah, I would enjoy that.
Oh, man. Looks like Drew's dad is having a hard time.
See?
He
That guy
looks so
kept the
happy.
keys.
What am I doing here? Find the money.
I don't know.
There we go.
Is the money in there?
Find them database,
Oh,
yo.
right. Guess I have to crack a 4-digit.
I wonder where they'd be. Probably.
It can't
You
be
just
that easy,
straight up
but I'm
know
gonna
what it
test
is.
it.
That's 6.
Damn it. Wrong numbers. I wonder exactly how important 516 is to Drew.
There's 2 jerseys on the opposite wall. Right there.
Go puzzle solving.
Oh.
Damn
Or
it.
she could just say
Wrong
that.
numbers. I didn't realize Drew was this. Frank was. So many folks are shit out of luck around here. At least Drew has. Look at that. More numbers. Damn it. Wrong numbers.
Right, try this. If not, I can skip.
Damn it. Wrong numbers.
That could be it.
There's. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
I'm gonna guess one more and then go ahead.
Like where it's
Got
named
it.
I don't remember the actual number.
Might actually need some help with this one.
Oh, no.
There's a form with him and his brother's birthday on it. It's his brother's birthday. Like Max or Matthew. I don't remember where the form is, but I think it's like 11/27.
Well, it's okay. If you mess it up enough, you text Steph and ask.
Shot.
Oh, okay.
Yes. This is kind of fun. Ah. Did little Drew beat you up too?
Certainly looks like the kind of thing that'd be fun.
Jackpot. I'm kind of good at this.
So he's gonna come back, right?
I can only assume so. Video game cliches and all that.
And accounting for the fact
Okay.
that it's the same thing that happened in the
Got the
first game
money.
with Nathan.
Time to bust.
Yeah, but Nathan had a gun. So far, no one's had a gun in this game.
Hey,
They step up their
Mikey.
game.
Chloe? What are you doing here?
I was looking for your brother, but he's not here, so...
Why?
Bro, we gotta go. Yesterday wasn't enough? You wanna go another round? Doesn't matter. Mikey, get your stuff, let's move.
Drew, relax. Slow down.
Shit.
I love his 2010 meme
You're
shirt.
making me think you're nervous about something.
Drew, what's going on?
Don't worry about it. Stay in here and don't say anything, little brother. Whatever you do, don't open the door.
You know what's going
I am
on?
really, really curious to see how you
Jamie.
play this the rest of the way through.
You shouldn't have come here. School's not the place for this.
Oh.
I'm really curious as to what
Where
the
is
hell's
place
going
to
on.
collect my fucking money?
You'll see.
I told you, I don't have it. Sales are down, man. Nobody wants to get high right now.
Oh.
But look, it's spring season. We just started two-a-days. Those are gonna kill us. I'll be able to sell all the oxy you've got.
Drew, you owe me $1,000. Where is it?
I said I don't have it right now.
I heard about your dad's job, by the way. Tough times.
Yeah.
Bet $1,000 would mean a lot to him right now. Where's my money, Drew?
I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't just make money appear out of thin air.
I want my fucking money!
You don't have to hit me, man.
I love
I'm
how
gonna-
each episode starts
Where
out so soft and then just like
Hey!
halfway through, just immediately
Just give me
gets
1 week.
fucked.
You're just going to lie there?
I thought football players were supposed to be tough.
Sorry to have to do this, kid!
How is it that a big ass freaking football player is getting beat up by a tweeny little
Fuck.
drug
A
dealer?
drug dealer?
Yeah. Drug dealers aren't that
I mean,
tough.
Adult, a high school student.
I mean, I was given
Football
directions.
player.
I was given directions to stay in here and not open the door.
Let me go.
You're right. You're right.
Your brother said
Because you always obey everything that you're told to do.
It'll be okay, Mikey. It'll be okay.
Damn, you are one tough kid. Fuck you. Yeah? Well, what about this? Good luck running on that knee now. Bye-bye football.
Oh, hell.
Well, I'm done. Get my money. Or maybe it'll be your little brother I talk to next.
Oh.
See you soon.
I'll
Hey,
give him
Master
the
Dark,
money
welcome to the nightmare.
on my second playthrough.
Drew!
Yeah.
It's okay.
What's going on, Master? Dark.
I'm okay.
Yeah, need to finish that. Sounds weird otherwise.
Thank you, Chloe.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Yeah. Got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
You know what? He took it for his little brother. I'll do my job.
No.
Props to him.
Here.
Well,
It sounds like you could use
I mean, I
this.
guess it's karma. The simplest way
took
is
this
don't fucking
from my locker?
deal drugs when you
Frank
don't have the
asked
money
me
to pay what you owe.
I didn't know. I'm sorry, man.
My dad. He
We'll just call this
needs
a
this
life
money.
lesson.
Yeah.
way more than that asshole
Yeah.
does.
But still,
Thanks.
I'd like to point out, wouldn't it be easier for the football star that
need
has
to get to
college
the
aspirations to be able to get you your money and probably have more chance of selling your shit
Don't tell anyone
if you
about
don't
this,
fuck up his
okay?
knee?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
No way.
Yes, it is a
What?
phenomenal game.
Yes. If you've played
What
the...
are you going to do?
I could say you could probably start this one without
About
having
gaming?
started the first.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't spoil too much.
One day at a
It's a
time.
proper prequel.
I hear you.
Well, it can't spoil anything because it's a prequel.
Well, if they did like a sequence at the beginning of the game showing stuff from the first game.
Well, I mean, it recognizes whether or not you've played the first game. So I'm assuming they've come up around that situation.
Yeah, I wonder if at the end of the game it'll show some stuff from the first game. We'll know later.
Yeah.
I think we'll get to finish this up probably right around Christmas.
Probably. I have a feeling this is gonna end like the way this game will end is her dyeing her hair blue and like giving Nathan the letter that kicks off the first game. Like that's how I feel like this will end. But I could be desperately wrong, and they could retcon the entire thing. We'll see.
That'd be interesting.
It is a thought that came across my mind.
I wonder which ending they're going to go with as canon for if they do use Life is Strange 2 as a true sequel.
Oh, they'll have to go with Max saves the town.
I mean, unless
I don't see it any other way. Oh, yeah,
they
that's
obviously
true.
they obviously have to go elsewhere.
Yeah. I mean,
what are they going to do?
actually,
Live in the rubble?
yeah. You know, come to think about it, that is how they could do it. Is they go to a different town and there's another kid with new powers.
Yeah.
That's very meta.
Actually, yeah, I kind of want that.
Holy,
actually.
no. Our new visitor is very meta.
Oh.
This day has been so messed up. And that's before having to watch Victoria butcher Rachel's role.
Better than you at the end of episode 4.
Rachel. If I can find her.
I guess is the best answer. Is it okay to feel bad about what I just said?
It's amazing that she would drop everything to be there for Mikey.
Hi, Rachel.
Did Doug dig David's garden?
Ohio, Gazila. Where am I going? What's my objective?
See?
Talk to me.
That's how you
Talk
know-
to my hand.
That's how you know Rachel's a ghost.
So I can't go through here? Okay.
Get to Rackle.
Alright, let's see. Skip all this crap.
Doug.
No text message. From Steph.
What does OMW mean?
Rachel?
Oh, magical walrus.
I am displeased with how quickly you came up with that.
You know, sometimes I have instances. My improv skills are not the best, but I try.
Your improv skills are great when they're not required to be.
Come on, V. You got
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
You got
But that's
this.
improv, right? Without trying.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit. I can't do this. I'm going to ruin the play.
Here, improv this.
Victoria, the pill
Smack
popping
Victoria
sociopath.
until she can't do nothing. If there's one thing that's consistent,
What are you
Victoria
doing
is a
here?
cunt.
Yeah.
Or did you
Not
forget?
even yourself.
You let this loser dropout sabotage you.
Friggin' stickers on her
Just
mirror.
like she tried to sabotage me yesterday. But
Good old time
really,
to argue.
I should be thanking you.
See,
It's like, oh wait, we're
Now I have
backstage and there are a bunch of
everything
people
I
around.
wanted. And you've got a new
Victoria,
friend.
how are those
So
drugs?
I guess we're both doing great. Now, please leave so I can get ready for my performance.
Even though I wish
There's nothing
I was the
better
one
than putting
performing
Victoria
tonight,
in her
Victoria,
place.
I really am happy
Yeah.
for you. I hope it's everything you want it to be. We both do, right?
See, the problem with the Rachel Amber YouTube commenting account,
Ooh,
it doesn't really work.
Hang on. I'm about to have some fun.
Rachel might be taking
Oh
the high
god,
road.
what's about to happen?
I waited for
I
you.
know how much she wants to
Oh
perform.
yes.
All I
I
need to
waited for
do
you to
is
get there.
convince
It's a
Victoria
good
that
day to
it's in
kill.
her
I'm
best
ready to watch
interest to
this.
quit. I don't know.
This is gonna be
Have
so
you
good.
really thought this through, Victoria?
Oh yeah, assuming you don't mess
Performing
up.
tonight could be the equivalent of
Oh, it's possible.
social
But it's Victoria.
suicide.
She's very
What are you
self-conscious.
talking about? You think I'm going to take advice from a loser like you?
Don't you know your Shakespeare? 'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have gone on stage and made a complete ass of yourself in front of everybody.
I'm just watching your choices
Ever.
and seeing if they match up with mine.
People love theater. It's cool.
Theater is about standing in front of everyone so they can study your every flaw. Every
The dramatic arts at Blackwell are venerated by... What am I saying? I don't
Freaking love these.
justify myself to you.
understudy is a
Aw,
funny
shit.
word, don't you think?
Oh no.
Kind of tells you
It's okay, I got one more
exactly
chance.
where on the social hierarchy
Okay,
you belong.
I believe at you.
The best of Blackwell
Hit her
are
where it
out
hurts.
there watching.
Don't you dare fucking lose this.
It
Victoria,
underlined. I'm
you
good.
just won that photography award.
Hey,
You're
my
actually
boy.
good at that. Why waste your time on this clown show instead?
Chloe, you're being a little
Oh,
harsh.
you
don't
got a choice that's because you put the first game.
No, but she's right.
She is?
I am.
Oh, what was I thinking? Oh, look at this thing. I can't go out like this. I can't play this part. I don't know the
Huh,
lines. I
interesting.
don't understand
You're
the
just
stupid
playing out
play.
very differently now.
I don't even
as far
like
as
theater.
dialogue.
You don't know the lines?
Hello?
All right.
I was cast as
Moving on.
understudy to you? What were the chances I was actually going to be here?
So...
I quit. The show can go to hell for all I care. I'm not going down with it.
You outdid
It's a
yourself,
horrible
Grace.
understudy.
I guess I did.
I better get ready.
I mean, technically, I don't blame her. I mean, she was understudy to Rachel, so was
That
there
was
really
quick.
a chance of her actually getting to do anything? No.
Not realistically.
My dear young
Yeah.
artists, a misfortune most unkind has befallen us. Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our Ariel.
No
Would
way.
that she could but manifest on her master's whim as a true spirit. Alas, devoid of an understudy, the situation is a dire one indeed. I'm afraid we may have to cancel.
Okay, this dude is too much
Truly, we are a
literature.
cursed lot. Even
I mean,
my
that's
prodigious
theater
imagination
department
cannot conceive
teachers
of a worse
anywhere.
turn of fate.
I've never encountered one before, so
Abide this
Be
lack of
glad.
professionalism any longer.
I was
Quit.
Victoria?
I helped in theater in high school. I helped
I am
do
protesting
stage
the
design and
entire
stuff.
Blackwell Arts program.
The
It's
drama
time
teachers
our
had.
talents were appreciated and not squandered by subpar faculty. Good luck with your train wreck.
Touche, Fates. Touche.
Oh boy.
Mr. Keaton, perhaps I could fill in for Victoria?
My dear, your visage is as a vessel sent by the heavens to offer
No,
passage
put
to
the
my
squiggly above the
stranded
E.
soul. But I'm afraid without our Ariel, all is still lost.
What? Oh, no. Mr. Keaton.
No.
Chloe could step in for Juliet.
No fucking
Oh,
chance.
this
At
is
least
gonna be
until the
so
road's
much
clear.
fun.
This is gonna be great.
Romantic.
She's the right fit for Juliet's costume.
The riveting
She
gameplay
is
that
indeed.
we all
Tell me, my
deserve.
dear, have you ever
Theater.
acted before?
Hell no.
Yeah.
She's being modest. We play improv games all the time. And she's fantastic at
I'd
it.
say
My dear,
you're super fucked.
What if I told you that
the real question is,
entire
hey,
fate
do you
of
know
the
any of the
production
lines?
rests upon your
Oh, don't worry.
slender shoulders?
I'd say you're
Oh.
super fucked.
Tell me it's
You ever
all
heard of
improv.
speed reading?
Please.
Oh god. This is gonna be awesome.
This is gonna be great.
Go forth, Shawn.
If this is anywhere near as
Damn it.
so much better than the first game.
I can't believe you just talked me into
Good
this.
lord, that's great.
Well, it's like friggin' Thunderbird Farah. What the hell?
Call, motherfucker, call.
I don't know what
Seriously
play
have
that they're
to
doing. I don't know if
memorize
it's an
all
actual
of
play or
this?
not.
Thanks, Rachel.
Oh crap. Okay, so hang on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to.
Oh god.
It's time to study.
Yep.
I hope you're prepared.
It's freaking crunch time.
Okay, I got this.
No, you don't.
No, I totally do.
I hope you fucking tank it.
Me too, because it would be great for it. It would be great footage.
It would be freaking awesome. Just, it's like me when I'm trying to speak. Just start throwing out curse words, mixing
It's
words
you when
together.
you're trying to speak. Hard.
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to the shore. Here, cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Come away, servant. Come.
Ah, shit. I'm on.
That's you.
I am ready now.
Get up there.
Elliot,
Approach,
where are you?
my
We'll see.
Ariel. Come.
Damn it. No problem.
I promised him
I've
that
got
I'd go
this.
see the show
I
with
just
him. He's like,
walk
where are
to
you?
Rachel and say my line.
She's like, don't worry about it. You'll see.
Should just written all the lines on your hand so you can just kind
All
of look
hail,
at it.
great mistress.
Right? Just do like the old Shakespearean, like throw your hand out in front of your face.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Most fearless, generous
Alright, Shawn,
spirit.
you ready for your
Hast
acting
thou
debut?
performed to point the tempest
I'm watching.
that
Let's
I
do this.
bade thee?
As you are an actor.
Yea, I have pointed thy
This is gonna be
tempest.
awful.
I did this first one entirely on purpose, just to see how bad it went.
It was the
Oh, God.
pointiest tempest I have ever
Then I am well assured. The king's own ship lies pierced upon the storm.
The pointiest tempest.
Well done. Who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason?
not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand,
God.
was the
So
first
good.
man that leaped from his ship and cried. Cried. Hell is empty, and all
the
the
inflection's
devils
all
are
wrong.
here.
Yes!
The guy's just like, yes!
See? Alright. I guess this is when I'm supposed
Your
to walk
improv
somewhere.
skills are beautiful, Shawn.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I walk somewhere. Is it to the rock?
I wonder if there's like a trophy for
How
getting
now,
the
capricious
play correct.
friend? Thou art not done. If thou art tired, thou must
I think the
needs
best part about
repose.
this whole scene is Chloe's like acting voice is just so off key from the rest.
Yeah.
Can I go around here? There we go.
Not a hair perished, and as thou baddest me, I have dispersed them about the isle. In troops.
Bravo!
Ariel,
Baddest.
thy charge exactly is performed, but there's more work. Is there more toil?
No, you
Let me
shut up.
remember thee
Bravo,
what thou
man.
hast promised.
This is freaking awful.
How
This is great.
What is
See, we're learning stuff.
This is true theater.
my liberty?
Indeed.
Thy
Indubitably.
liberty?
And oops.
Nay, this most of all I will not
I'm
grant.
purposely tanking the whole thing.
That's not the line.
The teacher's just like,
Is it?
my
Wait,
God,
what?
what's Julia getting?
But
Uh-oh.
thou assured my freedom, didn't thou?
Huh.
I never said how dearly I hold thee. My habit's been to keep my soul well draped. Most loyal spirit, companion, and friend, is acting in my service not replete with excitement, amusement, and delight?
Of course, mistress. Most truly, it is so.
Mr. Keat, they're way off script. It's magical.
Then why, I pray you, wish you to be free?
Excitement's a mere counterfeit of bliss. These storms and these adventures, I prefer to know thou still cared for my plainest self.
I have thee in my grasp. I will not bend. I will not see thee flying forth alone. The envy would be
I
more
love how they
than
spent
I
like
could
3
bear.
days together and now she's like desperately in love with like Chloe.
So come with me.
Young love.
Is that not in thy
Yes.
power?
Spirit, take my hands. Most faithful friend, for but a little longer I beseech. Continue in thy service to my
Magical.
schemes, and when they are complete, I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. I'll seek to make thy happiness so great that e'en the name of liberty's forgot. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish? Yes, I am most pleased. Your duty done for now, so go forth hence with haste. I've work to do.
Good man.
Thanks, Chloe.
Well done. An admirable effort. And the ending, absolutely transformative. I am humbled.
No problem.
What the hell just happened?
Strangeness of your
Was
soul
that real?
put heaviness in me.
Shake it off. Come on. We'll visit Caliban, my slave.
'Tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look on.
He does make our fire, fetch in our wood. What ho!
Well, that was intense.
Slave! Caliban! Come forth, I say!
On!
As we could do as my mother.
God, this guy is terrible.
Thou poisonous slave, got by the devil himself, filth as
Nathan?
thou art. I have lodged thee in mine own cell.
Nathan
till
has
thou
stage
didst
fright.
seek to violate
He's
the
worse
honor
than
of my
friggin'
child.
Chloe was.
Stage fright is a bitch.
Shit.
And so is Nathan.
He's crying.
Fetch us in fuel, and be quick. So,
Bravo.
hence.
That was great.
See, I can improv.
Fuck you.
Whoa there. Whoa there, we're trying to act.
I mean, it's Nathan.
Damn, yeah.
Where should
I kind of
this
wish I showed him
music
pet
be?
himself on
In
stage.
the
That would have
air?
been phenomenal.
Or the
What a little cunt.
He Dave Grohls himself right off the edge and
This
breaks his
play
leg.
is super intense.
What is it? A spirit?
Connection errors. 1 second. Perfect. Thank you. Yep. Don't know what that was all about.
It carries a
Right.
brave form, but tis.
I might have cried if the stream had gone offline right there.
I know.
And have such
If your whole internet had crashed, I would have been like,
How was this such entertainment?
Well, I guess that's why we don't stream at like 1 a.m. anymore, considering that's the time it feels like going offline.
Do you love me?
Oh heaven, oh earth, bear witness to this sound. I beyond all limit
Anyways,
of what
the
else
music
in the
for this
world
final
do
part of the
love,
play is really nice.
prize.
It really is.
His tears
Sounds
run
familiar.
down his beard. like
May I would
winter's
also like to point out
from
that
leaves
King
of
Concrete's already in his own
Go
party, so
release
whenever we get
them,
done with the
Ariel.
stream,
My charms
we can start
outweigh
reinforcing in 7
our
days.
senses
King
I'll
Concrete.
restore, and they shall be themselves.
Alright.
See a Boston gangster or something?
Now my charms are all
Gabe.
overthrown. And what
In 7 days,
strength
Gabe gets his
I
hand on
have
concrete and
mine
just
own. Pray,
shit goes
release
down.
me from my bands.
Terraform the
With
Earth
the help
2017.
of your good hands.
Oh, and he's nice
I
again?
love this series.
Okay. Drop dead, Nathan.
Oh.
I think this is before what's his fuck came into his life.
Mr. Jefferson.
Sure. He doesn't deserve a name, but sure. Oh no, what if that's how they end, is him walking into the school, like shaking hands with Nathan. Ugh, I hate him. I hate Jefferson so fucking much.
Wasn't that fun?
You're so dead.
Yeah? How dead?
Hella dead.
Hella dead.
Oh, yeah, dude.
What do you want, saucy wench?
Oh man, I can't wait for you to find out.
I gotta tell you, I'm really waiting. Like, I just got another email from Carnival asking me if I wanted to go on a cruise. I'm really waiting for them to offer me, like, $100, 5-day cruise, and I'm just like, fucking, got it! It's like, wait, you weren't supposed to reply to that one.
With like 3 guests.
Yeah.
I was shitting myself.
I've been getting emails from them since May of 15.
Wow.
Was
shit
determined.
yourself. That dude owes me.
Like a dream come true, I'll take you where I
I'll say I can definitely appreciate this. What in the absolute specter of hell?
Whoa, spam chat.
I don't think that's spam. I think it's referring to, what's her name? Sarah?
Hag, bitch,
My dear,
cunt,
what if I
tattooed
told
whore that
you
shouldn't be in the game.
Hunk motherfucker.
production
Any of those things, and they all be accurate.
slender shoulders.
The answer is E, all of the above.
I've never had an experience like that on stage. Yeah, right? You were... No, you. Like, seriously. I love nights after a show.
Is it always like this?
Oh, totally. It's such a high. No more
God,
nerves.
the music's so
just
good
the
in this game.
Yes.
Oh my
So,
god,
first
so
timer, are you proud of yourself?
Cool.
I think I'm just happy it's over. The last 12 hours have been freaking intense.
You've gone through so much shit today.
Right now's pretty good.
Oh yeah, she got suspended this morning, didn't she?
Okay, the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
show was just
Favor.
Yeah,
Good lord.
it was
If
magical.
I ever
I think
was this busy,
It's a good thing Wells doesn't go to the plays. you
Yeah,
know,
I know.
the school he principals, because they both would have been really fucked in that situation.
Yeah.
Quit forcing their relationship.
I'm not. It's forcing itself without my doing. And I'm still not an addict. I'm gonna complain about it.
For real. For real.
That was a lot of words
You said you
strung
wanted
together
to
too
tell
big.
me never look back.
Weirdly.
Like I said last night. Let's do
No,
it.
it's actually not that bad.
No.
It's impressive that I can even
It's a
get
lot
the
less-
thought out and it still be somewhat cohesive.
But
This is a lot less
that
forced
was-
than Max
Don't
and Chloe.
say it was just
Well,
a crazy
okay.
thought.
Actually, yeah, I completely forgot about that part.
You want this.
Yeah, that was a little bit
but
unnatural, especially with how pissed Chloe's been at Max.
let's go now.
Yeah.
didn't we already agree on stage?
We can't.
Like this
just-
definitely does feel more natural. Like,
Why
yeah,
not?
sure, it's moving fast, but they're teenagers. So
Fine then, drama queen. Where are we going?
You tell me. What uniquely twisted location does Chloe Price plus Rachel Amber equal?
Escalator land.
Why don't you show me LA?
Perfect. 60 degrees every night. You and me on the Santa Monica Pier.
Los Angeles, that's not a good place to get away. That's literally a state down.
Okay, considering the state's as long as Texas is wide, I think it's okay.
Beautiful blonde man will sit
The
next to
correct
us and
answer
smile at
should
you.
have been New York,
Yeah,
because
okay.
Rachel is an
He'll
actress.
say,
And if you remember in the first game, Rachel
I'll
was
say,
going to New
"Back
York.
off."
That was her plan, remember?
Her plan was to go to New York, but hers and Chloe's were to go to Los Angeles.
I love this time of night. Don't you just feel like everything's possible?
Rachel, stop. If you don't mean this,
Now, time to see what you
it's
really
just making
choose.
me feel like shit that this
Oh,
life
God.
you're describing isn't going to happen.
For fuck's sake! I've never been more serious in my life. Chloe, what would it take to convince you?
I take it the choices just got presented to you?
She actually just got there.
Oh god.
Are you choosing the obvious, or are you choosing the less obvious?
I mean, the obvious would make more sense considering that's where the game's been throwing us towards since episode 1.
Yeah.
True.
The obvious it is.
I mean, I know what I'm going. Yeah, as I say, I'm going with the obvious here.
How about,
Yep. See, chat gets it.
Well, yeah. I mean, anybody who's at least somewhat invested in this game gets it.
Anybody who's been on, like, in the stream for the last 5 minutes knows what to do here.
Yep.
It is still kind of weird because they're teenagers, but hey, I don't really want to see it, but I get it.
Is that convincing enough?
As silence looms, as darkness falls. The thriller.
Dr. Junkenstein's creation comes to life.
Hey. Y'all know Genji's the best hero for that.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of disappointment.
Okay, they kissed. Because that totally means she wasn't lying, and it's totally truthful now. Because no one's ever played on someone's emotions before, ever. Nope, not at all.
Never. Totally never, been a teenager ourselves and experienced that shit firsthand.
No, not at all.
I would like to point out, this game, every minute of playing it makes me more and more sad about the events of the first game.
For my house.
Right.
And then we'll get the hell out of Arcadia.
Like, I feel progressively worse for Chloe as time goes on.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I feel like they didn't really know how to pace the first game very well, and this one, with the experience of the first game, has a much better pacing to it. It just... I'm excited for the actual sequel to come out. Because I want to know where they take it from here, because, yeah, prequels are nice, but you know where they end up,
Yeah.
Yeah, granted, I will say it gives me a much higher appreciation... Oh, nice house. It gives me a much higher appreciation of,
Holy crap, nice house.
Yeah, well, her father's the DA. DAs make quite a bit of money. But, yeah, I mean, I appreciate everything that's happened, and I appreciate Chloe as a character. There's some stuff that I don't agree with. Like I said, her, like, yes, David is a douchebag, but, like, the way she tries to manipulate her mom, it's like, come on.
It's no bueno.
But,
no one's perfect.
But if you think about it, she's a teenager, and that's kind of the shit that they pull.
Okay. I disagree with that on the grounds of I never got the luxury of pulling that shit.
You're
but I mean,
you're less of a girl than there.
No, but like the mentality, like the stereotypical teenage mentality, not the more mature side of things.
Okay, there's no... Oh, never mind.
Rachel's home. And she,
I was about to say, is she gonna try to hide Chloe? He obviously saw her.
I was gonna say.
Just in time.
Just throws a blanket over her.
Dinner's almost ready.
Or like puts a lampshade on her head.
She's totally just
She's
a
nowhere to be
plant.
found.
Nailed it. I must have been pretty memorable.
You were. I get the sense that you're used to making an impression.
Rachel, honey,
This
you were
scene
resplendent
is
tonight.
this whole
Thanks.
like Rachel's house scene is very cringy for the most
Chloe,
part.
you must join us for dinner tonight.
She must.
I'll tell you this: go against your better nature.
I made chicken a la king. I'm sure you both acted up quite the
Or
appetite.
go against Chloe's better nature, Shawn.
Against Chloe's better nature?
Yeah.
That's what I'm supposed to do?
What you would expect Chloe to do, don't.
Burger a la
It'll
king
save you some
kinda gal.
cringe.
She's funny, this one.
I'm aware.
Chloe, I know we didn't exactly meet each other at our best this morning, but with you and Rachel becoming such fast friends, I insist you join us for dinner. Don't you agree, Rachel?
Yes, of course. Chloe, would you join us for dinner, please?
Of course.
Great. I just need
There-
to wash off. Then
This
I'll
is
be
the
right
most unnatural
Don't be
family
long.
interaction that I
In the
think I've
meantime,
ever seen.
Perhaps you can help me with the table?
Yeah.
Sure thing, Mrs. Amber.
Well, I mean, Rachel did kind of just sneak
Okay,
Chloe in, so they're
I'm
trying
gonna
to be
go potty.
nice.
After dinner,
Yeah.
we can make our break.
They don't want to
Hold
throw
on.
somebody out.
Yeah. Especially the one where they
Totally.
just saw get
Your
suspended
parents
because of the
love
actions
me.
that happened with their
They're
daughter.
good at coming off that way,
mean-
but don't let your guard down. And, Chloe, we just need to make it through dinner. Try not to say anything that, you know...
That I would normally say.
Exactly.
Just some quality time.
Oh god, you need to hold back?
Yeah.
That sounds painful.
To control yourself.
With the Ambers.
Trying to tell.
What could
Everyone
possibly
knows what
go
happens
wrong?
when you try and control Chloe.
Bad things happen.
You know what? I dig the music. This is the kind of house that I would really want to own.
Yeah.
Chill, a nice set of bookshelves
buddy
in
of mine
the
in high
living
school
room.
had a pretty similar house. Very old-fashioned style with the wood.
way more boring and
I kind of like the kitchen setup too.
weirder than
Yeah.
I imagined.
Yeah, large, a lot of room to
Crazy
move for multiple
picture
people.
Rachel growing up here.
Yeah.
And
The
being
island
happy
countertop
here,
with the seats for
at
it.
least before she met me.
Living room's really nice.
And now I'm taking her away.
I'm a little bit of a
Not sure
sucker
about
for the
TV
jazz
though.
music on the record.
Is she taking me away?
Do what?
That's fair. I'm not sure about the TV on top of the fireplace though.
I mean,
Why are
if
you
it-
sitting in the recliner? It's so weird.
What do you mean?
Just thinking of the whole situation, like you get snuck into the house and you just go pop yourself on the recliner.
Hiya, Mr.
Well,
Amber.
what's really weird is when you start going through
What
his
can I do?
computer.
Your daughter's pretty great.
Thank you. We're fond of her as well.
You
Thinking
ever
of
feel
keeping
like
her.
she's so awesome at everything that you just want to shake her?
Chloe, come on.
Yeah.
Good lord.
This whole thing is cringy, dude. I told you.
So, you're a district attorney, huh?
I'm your district.
That face he gives you.
I can call you if
Yeah,
I'm
it's
ever...
like
It's just like, are you
What'd you
fucking
say?
serious right now?
Are you high
What
again?
would you be arrested for?
It was a joke. Not a good one. Clearly.
He's got that Mr. Fantastic look about
What do you
him.
think?
The slightly
I
gray
thought
hair on the sides.
perfectly cast.
It looks like it's made of
That's actually
rubber.
really true.
Or
We're very
licorice,
proud of
for that
I'd
matter.
say his face looks like melted
They
rubber.
were going to do that.
You what?
I don't know.
His hair is salvaged from a used tire.
Casting a woman as a man?
I just meant the wizard part.
The conversations with Chloe's
I
mom
suppose
is
that's also
or not Chloe, Rachel's mom is worse.
Really? How?
Duty
yeah.
calls.
Her mom just comes across as a bitch.
Good chat,
like
Mr.
a
Amber.
secret
Mhm.
bitch, like passive aggressive bitchiness.
Oh, so she's like the type that genuinely doesn't like us, but she's being as nice as possible.
I hate people like that. I'd rather just them be.
Kinda like you'll hear it in her voice. You'll know. Just like don't go straight to the objective. Like just to have normal conversation with her at first, and you'll see it.
Just
So
obliterate it up.
There's no puzzle to which swords isn't the
I'm glad you
solution.
guys see that.
That's incredible.
Oh god.
Something about this photo doesn't seem right. I should fix it. Can't tag this while Rachel's mom is right there.
If you chose the other option,
totally
she fills out the
busted me.
crossword puzzle and goes dur 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 dur
No,
dur.
don't! Sean, why are you
Hey
graffitiing
there,
it?
Mrs.
I
Amber.
can't yet. Give
God
me a
damn
minute.
it.
Chloe, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight.
You're supposed to be behaving.
So, you putting me to work or what?
Yes.
They even have friggin'
If you
low-fat
could
milk.
please take 4
it's
plates from
not
the
in a
cupboard and
bag.
set them on the table.
What
Why
if
does
I
the milk
can't?
look green? Anyone else
Excuse me?
notice that?
You
Yeah.
said if I could.
That damn organic shit.
Never mind.
Your question is, why is it in a
You're a
friggin' plastic
riot,
jug?
Chloe.
Holy
And
hell.
not a
Alright,
bag.
Chloe.
She
You've
is
set the
not-
table without ruining someone's marriage before. Piece of cake.
Yeah,
right?
she does not
See
like
what I'm
us.
talking about? How she's like a passive aggressive bitch.
No skeletons.
It's so
Lots of
awkward.
shiny dishes, though.
Like, you could tell she just does not want you in her sight.
Yeah.
So I think what I did involving Mikey and Drew was basically the best possible karma-wise thing I could have done. I don't think I could have handled that situation much better than I
Off to
did.
the table with you.
Womp, womp,
Oh, by the way, your husband's a cheating piece of shit. Anything
Oh,
else?
sorry, did I say that out loud?
Oh, god damn, this cough is really just getting me.
It's okay, just swallow a pack of lozenges.
It's like, did I mention that I'm also possessed by the god of truth?
Just go up to the father and be like, hey, see this all-seeing eye in my shirt? It saw you macking out with a woman in the park.
Chloe's interactions are so fucking cringy for this scene.
Yeah, it's so hard to really.
Which is funny because that's not how it is on the average.
It's not, but it's because there's the awkward tension.
Yeah.
Yes, Chloe?
Like, the underlying tension makes it really worse.
What did you think of the play?
Rachel was typically amazing, but I never liked The Tempest. What did you think of it?
To be honest, I only really read a couple pages. Theater's not really my thing. I guess I'm not so into saying words someone else came up with.
Fair point. Then again, I'm not sure you can judge the entire art form based on the dead white men your curriculum focuses on.
Oh my god, she's one of
Shots
these.
fired, Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
Integrity, honesty, loyalty.
Isn't that fucking wonderful?
It's on
Where's the command prompt for the patriarchy?
Oh, right. Sorry. I guess I'm still getting used to being an elected official.
Those are some strong words. You think he lives up to them?
He's fantastic at what he does. Of course, he's only human.
Or subhuman.
What?
What?
I thought you said something.
Come on, Chloe.
Nope. So, Rachel was pretty awesome tonight.
She sure was. And
Seriously?
I imagine whatever trick the two of you pulled to get her back on stage was even more dramatic than the play.
We can be very persuasive together.
Persuasive. Yes, that's a word for it.
Oh boy.
I get the sense that you're a force of nature yourself. I can see why the two of you get along so well.
You can? Because it still seems crazy to me. Plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
Okay,
I will
that's
be a
lazy. He's literally a countertop
Talking
away
to
from you.
James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag,
They don't
I
want to
should
yell
be
at
Apparently,
fine.
they don't like shouting 15 feet across the house.
Something else?
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, now you
Your
get to finally
wife
experience the
wants
awkwardness.
To know what kind of drink you're
The
having.
continuing awkwardness.
Let's say sherry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sherry.
Comical. Chloe, how you can help me understand something?
His response was riveting.
Give it a shot.
Rose and I were worried about
He just turns away. He's like,
Yesterday was
oh
so
god, what is
unlike
happening?
What do you suppose?
It's like, are we really doing this right now?
He just does not have time for shit.
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna call him on his shit.
Hard to say. Maybe she's rebelling against something.
Oh god.
Or someone.
What
Is that
would
your
Rachel
full
have to
decision you're
rebel
going with?
against?
You're gonna call him out on his
We've
shit?
given her everything she could ask for.
Yeah, they obviously don't want me
it
here. I don't want
seems
him
you're
here.
Rachel's actions show that something has changed.
Just keep that in mind for later.
I'd be lying.
Remember,
if I said
you
I
said
didn't
it
have
now. You're gonna
concerns
call him
about
out on
your
his shit no
friendship.
matter what.
But perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
So we agreed in episode 1 that I was going to do everything I could on Rachel's behalf. I'm going to continue doing everything I can on Rachel's behalf.
Okie doke.
And she's still gonna die.
Yes, Chloe?
Apparently.
I think it would have been really funny when we were doing like the ring around the rosy, swinging from each other's hands in the street. If I just let go and she went headfirst into a pole, and that's how she ended up in that hole.
It's the fancy looking cabinet, right?
Got it.
Oh god.
What do I gotta do? 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 What do I gotta do?
The fancy looking cabinet. They're all fancy looking.
Like you live in a museum. What do you want from me?
Glasses. Damn. The ambers are fancy as shit.
What the hell?
It's the triangle-shaped one.
Basic
That's a word for it.
shapes.
Now you're speaking my language.
What? You got a cup.
Yes, Chloe?
So, am I crushing it?
This dinner would be taking literally minutes longer without you.
Wow.
Crushing it.
I know what dialogue you're getting.
Taking literally minutes longer.
She's such a bitch.
Right? She needs to.
It's
calm
really good
down.
that Chloe had enough time to write on her hand, set the table.
Did she just wipe that glass on her ass?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
She's,
Chloe?
she's not for Rachel's dad. Can't blame her.
What
Yeah,
else?
Sam.
Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
Oh.
You never know when you'll need to light a candle. Right?
You are a paragon of preparedness.
Thanks.
Damn.
I think. Time to light some candles and bless this joint up a bit.
We are not held in very high regard.
No.
Don't forget your
The
graffiti.
Amber family.
Well,
and
she's got to
fire.
move first.
What could possibly go wrong?
It's like the other side of the kitchen.
Well, Ripperino.
It's probably more in her life.
I've missed enough. I'm gonna have to play through this again anyway if I want anything out of it. So I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, maybe you can get the graffiti done after dinner if you play nice.
The completely normal
So,
Amber's
Chloe,
family, which
are
eats dinner
you
at
and
11
Rachel
o'clock.
in any of the same classes?
Point.
Not since this morning.
Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry.
Nah. That's cool. We're not.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spread so fast, I've never heard of anything like
They
it.
aren't looking suspicious at all.
No, of course not.
No, not at all.
Yeah. It's scary.
After those floods upstate, I was overjoyed we had less rain this year. Who knew a spring drought could be even more dangerous?
You never know where a deadly spark will come from.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the Commissioner's office suggests arson.
Arson. Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is
I can hear the
always
clock
open to you.
ticking in my right ear hole.
Cool. Thanks.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such
I can hear
troubled times as
Rachel's
these
mom's
that we
backhanded
remember
compliments
what is most
before she even
important.
says them.
Family.
Yeah.
Family's not merely a gift. It is a responsibility. As such, those we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
Oh, God.
Remember what you said, Shawn.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Let's do it.
Oh, God. Here
man.
we go.
I gotta prep myself.
God.
I gotta prep myself. Hang on.
You got this. I believed you.
You got this.
Enough of this asshole. Rachel may have to take it, but I don't. I'm going to turn his
Rip him
daughter
a
and
new
wife against
freaking
him at
arsehole.
his own dinner table. I'm not sure I agree, James.
Oh? I thought you of all people would be grateful for family, at least.
Ooh.
If you ask me, gratitude is just one more way privileged people tell the unprivileged that they should be happy with what they have.
Let's do it!
That is an excellent point, Chloe. We must always be sensitive to the way our privileges shape our perspectives.
Well said, Mom.
Still, there must be some room for personal responsibility. I'm sure you agree, Chloe.
He's giving me more and more reasons to thank him.
My dad was super responsible. He always drove under the speed limit. Then one day, a truck came along and turned him into a super responsible pig.
Oh my God!
See?
Wow!
This is why it's so important to invite diverse voices to converse with one another.
Well, damn.
It's absolutely stimulating.
Yeah. That's,
Since
well,
you have answers for everything, Chloe, perhaps
there are
you'd
no
like
brakes
to
on this
enlighten
train.
us with some of your hard-earned wisdom about the world.
Sure. I believe there's always darkness in this world, and it usually comes from the people we thought we could trust.
Very well articulated, Chloe. I am consistently impressed with how
When you get to the end of the
your
episode, which
generation
we're quickly approaching,
Chloe is an
I have a
excellent
theory.
articulator.
Alright, hang on.
Excuse me, dear? But if this is what
When we get
passes for
there.
politically aware these days, we're in serious trouble.
James, that's
Also,
unfair
did you
and
notice
also rude to
notice
Chloe.
Chloe's snarky remark when
I
you
don't
lit the
believe
candle?
It is. It seems
Hang
clear
on.
Family and
that
fire.
these
What
points
could
Chloe
possibly go
is
wrong?
making are merely veiled attacks on me.
All I'm saying is, theoretically speaking, if you happen to be a lying sleazeball, you might not be as sneaky as you think. Don't worry, Mr. Amber. I can tell that my
Good job.
progressive attitude
Flawless
is
victory.
not welcome in this house.
Flawless victory.
I'll see myself out.
James, Chloe is right. You owe her an apology.
I owe her no such thing. I believe she is willfully acting belligerently, just as she did this morning. It is how people like her respond to adversity.
People like her? So we're profiling now? This is what 8 months in the DA's office has taught you.
I resent that. My office is committed to fair and equitable treatment.
Yes, I've read the press releases.
Excuse me? Are you calling me a hypocrite?
Ha!
Rachel!
I can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay? I know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook.
James?
Kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
No offense, Mr. Amber, but I think we trust our eyes more than you.
That's enough! You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer.
Intensity.
I know exactly what kind of person you are from the moment I saw you. And I let
Family
my wife's
get-togethers are so
compassion
great.
get the better of me.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of person is that?
This is starting to look like one of my family
Broken
get-togethers.
girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James.
That's why we haven't had them since around the time I was born.
Fair enough.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
Just feel the tension.
Why can't you just tell
It's
me
about
the
to break.
fucking truth? Stop lying. Stop being a politician for 1 fucking minute. Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress.
I'm just waiting for it.
That was your mother.
No! Oh, why?
The plot thickens.
On the place that you left.
So they're that's the end. It just does kind of a sizzle reel like it always does. Great song by the way. So they're trying to push it off like that woman and the dude, Chloe or Rachel's real mom and that dude were like lovers. But my thought process on it is that's actually dude's sister, and because she was kind of in a troubled life and she didn't have a way to look after her own kid, he like kind of took Rachel from her and like basically did like a mock adoption.
Yeah, I could see that being something.
That's kind of my theory behind it. Because like the mom, like she kind of obviously had already like knew in her head what they were talking about. So yeah, that's like maybe that like him and her were unable to have kids, and so they took on Rachel. My best thought. I could be totally wrong. They could just be lovers, but I like my idea better.
What happened? That's something that concerns me. What happened to this girl?
That girl? I think she's Nathan's sister.
No, I think she has a crush on Nathan.
Does she?
Yeah, you remember how she was trying to protect him from Drew in the first episode?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
What happened to her in between this and the events of...
Well, I mean, psycho murderers always start with the ones closest to it.
Alright, now what happens is try to remember or figure out what her name is, and then check the list of binders in the dark room.
Go back to the first game and check the name of fucking on the file. Oh, do you really want to do that to yourself, though?
No. Oh man, they're doing such a good job.
Yeah.
And now I gotta wait.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the pain.
Yeah, this one had a really good cliffhanger. Almost on the level of the end of episode 4's cliffhanger.
Yeah, well...
Not quite the severity.
Yeah. I wonder what the bonus episode's gonna get to.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. %73% asked Rachel for a kiss.
That's not really a shocker. I'm actually surprised it's that low.
Really? Only 22% of people went along with Rachel's story?
Wow. Huh.
Refused empty pockets, stayed with Mikey.
I was part of that 38%.
Didn't talk. Oh wow, apparently a bunch of people didn't talk to Elliot. Good.
Yeah.
Didn't pay off debt to Frank. Paid off debt to Frank. Okay.
Wow, yeah. A lot of people did not talk to Elliot. He was kind of just like off to the side, so it was really hard to.
Hey, what's the you didn't pay off your debt to Frank? Is that like a carryover from the first episode?
No, remember this is all beforehand.
I know, but I mean the first episode of Before the Storm. You know what I'm talking about? Where like you steal the money from the t-shirt salesman?
No, that doesn't carry over because you weren't prompted to do that. In the first episode you give him the money for drugs and stuff. If you steal the money from the back of the car, which is what I did.
Yeah, but what's with like on the second page, you didn't pay off your debt to Frank?
Yeah, 97% of people didn't do that.
What was that?
When was that?
That's what I'm saying. I think if you didn't give him the money at the mill, you could have given him the money in this episode.
No, there's something else to that. I'm gonna have to go back and play it and figure it out.
All right.
Because
this one, right? The next one after it, you didn't tell Seth that Rachel was single. I guess we didn't even see that.
Yeah, you didn't talk to her. Because if you go back to the first episode, you purchased pot from Frank. That's what the money from the first part episode was. So yeah, that debt thing is something entirely different.
Didn't give Samantha advice. We didn't even talk to her.
Yeah, I didn't.
Apparently, not a lot of people discouraged Victoria from acting.
Yeah.
Fuck Victoria.
I agreed. Only 26% attacked James at dinner. 74% of you are scumbags.
Right?
Well, no. So basically, instead of arguing, you calm down Rachel, and you try and get her to chill out, and then her dad triggers her.
Oh, okay. Well, even
basically,
still,
it skips the whole argument scene, and when Rachel finally stands up, it basically skips to that.
That sounds far more boring.
Yeah. No, I wanted to put him in his place for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, episode preview.
Ooh, episode preview?
I totally forgot.
Shit! Who had what?
Shit!
Wow, that was really short.
I'm irritated.
That
was
really short.
And that was awesome. Well, Richard, thank you for joining us today. I greatly appreciate it.
Oh, but of course.
It was an adventure for all involved.
Being a complete and total bitch towards people. But yeah, so thank you to everybody who's watched or is watching in the future. Leave a thumbs up if you like what we're doing. Leave a comment. Let us know what you want to see us play next or your own thoughts and theories. Thumbs down if you don't like what we're doing. And don't forget to hit subscribe and click the bell to get notified when we continue to go live. All right, y'all. Have a great day.
I think we're just going to fade out with a little bit of mixtape mode.
So, are we heading outside? It's a